de kwadu ye de aduro share kwadu na bibia ye okay and then vegetables ya ye de aduro ne bona ye nyina ye ni why na nim say intos ne nya adoa ne sa nuaba no ye de inono eboso ntem na ayentem why na nim obi a ni meboa why na nim say in fact I want to just ask why na nim say and woni bi wo ho a ye di enye papa why na nim o de ka kire me right why na nim sa problem na make no why na nim sa de no mebusa why na nim sa de no mebusa why na nya aware of sa nyoma na ye ken wa wutie me ene ye ka aduane a ye die ene ehu insunsuanso ehu safety why na nim but ye jato obi anso bompire erade mamenyini nche everybody is aware and ntina na no na me ka kire wo de na minia eken Bromoya ka bibi say normal times. Mo fa ni picture ni ento o mami. Normal times. Bromoya. Na sa papa no, asema o kai ni nyina ne say enyoma e manipa sorry pa no. Answer na nipa be sorry no. Na the first thing na see e bibi e friend normal times. Ghana yenim but ye nya ho hwe. No can say afan say eye normal. Oh, ediane na ye die ne nim say ekunye but eye normal. Eye normal. But enye normal my there be. Enye normal my. Me see ye wo kro bia ene ye bebo so a san krofo no omu nte say yen. Enso ye beka say what a shock. Ne be 70 years. Time abeka say oh gone too soon no. Na ye be 80 years. Na no edurube bi Japan for say Japan. Na omu srese mre wafo ne nkokrafo omu nwu because obi timi di 110 120 no nwu ye. Enti na no na omu sre kra so omu nwu mfiri ho. Just we di 100 120 still ne ho odin. Enti ho ne ye ka so obi awu a ye be kwekwem because obi di 50 no awu enye normal o. Obi di 60 no awu there be ehonye normal adenti na was awu 60 years enye accident and that's what question ho akonfo and a car accident pa na a typical Japan China onyini di enti na onyina ye ntimi nyini bi ye betwe food safety and I can tell you FDA for bom ho modern nanso mimi ni umi anu decide say de ye ton amani pa di no yenim de ye meboa yenim sa wa wonim o we de ye ni sa bia kama na no meka jo say drink bi ozo ye de drink no de wo de papa ne ba de a obi anto enti fa we ni bra ene ye ka food safety wo sa experience na ye be ma wakwanya na wa kire wa adwe say diani bi a wo to ye first pa na te sen me kwai mi so pa no na me ma me free jomu ba oto anwomo sa anwomo no mu de egu ahaban mu na meko kakra wo so na wodi sa mo na wo say yes emo pa na wodi na emo na de say emo na won natural emo na yen spray so say emo na wodi ana ahodin wom se na wodi eto a oh cha enyoma ne ye kama na ye den na all of a sudden I say eduane a ye die no e di problem ebre wo sa experience na ka hwere me na me obi a me ye more vegetarian kakra nti eduane bi wo ho a me die nam bi wo ho a me wi nti na me wo adum first no me wi show a na jamakọ vegetarian ho e wo adum ho na makọ akodidi na nanse a me ba adum na me sha asese me kodidi oti aduane ni nyina aduane no dɔɔso drink am toye kra because all this while no I'm used to say makotna restaurant bi adidi now be wie no near say fa kanebra ozio emo ne ye 130 Ghana cedis drinking now wo toye ne ye be 30 40 50 so okopen ho asem kra to natural fruit a ebusamunti o and then we call restaurant no do na ukoto natural fruit ne boarding pa me ko hoko didi ya aduane no minim se me busansa ne boy yese ya aduane bebrebe na me toye no wo de me the picture ne beto no ahu de me ken aduane na eye papa me to brown rice na me toye na eye papa no a minim se baby wo ho ankasa brown rice no or the beje me be 120 150 because a brown rice no maybe I say 20 cedis. Say saying mantini ye drinking in so a natural na a beetroot ne tiger nuts drink a kama no maybe I say 10 cedis. Hey, and also na papa but nipa ni se dampe de anya papa ne boarding de de ba akona gugugu nso boarding ebusensa wo tie mi a Ahenfie 106.1 maka cho say be discussing you me be boa aduane a ye die no wo ye okay de wo to die no wo ye okay and our experience say na nse nuane na sesa enkwan na wo nom no ye okay intos na de ye no okay de wo nom no ye okay baby a wo kofa sa de no ye okay na ye ba atosode intos nyadoa carrots lettuce ena no po beka se me to awache 20 cedis fa ngura ni big eguso no me busa se eya woni me kwan mu fa so treat no na me busa se wo be krom na be to carrots ne lettuce ne toast na sefo na udru fia eya wo ye save so betimi adi ni awe ne sa anasa se so ye ni bibi ena ye ka bibi e friend food safety because eno na be boa
Ahenfie FM
and you share sa experience no amount no who de ye kai ebusia akwaba Ahenfie 106.1
06.1
right
let's see who betin sam na dwa to de otena se anopa mo amunim dada na ba bia wu ti e be se awrade nhira e de agu ha se bibia mo de be ye bia awrade man nya promprom
amen
na enye nhira obi chimney radio to a what se anopa bo su se na dwa to e kasa
amen
na ohun se wa ye nhira
amen
e da masipi awrade nhira
Enuanum ye from a Kwadwo Sinti Misa Dono from a KSM Pacho Muncho Mia me offer say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. In medical intra, when no say ya try MPP NDC, MPP NDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana man koso. How do we build the nation? It's a me of Asidibiano. Say utie Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Utimi se oka enya sasem Ghana man koso nsem no ka enya amanyo sem tempacho pi debia mofamo afide nto Ahenfie radio na muntie program efrena anopa Ahenfie hosted by my nephew Nana Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
Me that's say Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie TV rescan ewo multi TV ne so obeti enka Ahenfie TV and Ahenfie FM 106.1 and na oko YouTube nso a Ahenfie media na Facebook no Ahenfie 106.1
Ahenfie FM
nyame ya aduma ye beka bibia flooding na me paso oba Facebook na me kire wade before say beba main topic no so no me pese me kire wade kitwa bi efa yen ankasa yesu ban ho na baby amedu koi Angunaga Junction obi ani Maraga Junction o free tech edru you can say ofori kruma the next stop and as a next stop Angunaga Junction so o free afon kwantan so ba obi ani Araga Junction obi ani say wo gina baby a na trotro ni gina baby a na trotro ni gina no un say insuo ene yenka se gata insuo a efa ho bridge obi anim sa bridge no emre bi dadaada back 10 years ago meka saa ɛhɔ n'asɛm ɛna no oferi krom MC so na minim sɛ problem ne nyɛ ɔno nko a efiri baabi a efiri ba because aha nsuo no efiri Crowfrom na asania kwa Kings International School ho na asania kofa aboabo na ndidi mu na afokwantafo ne wayekfo no nso ede omu di agum na asania na babefa Araga Junction Bridge no so na atiafa so abusami bobi bi akere osisi bra Facebook na behwa ade se wo hu dede na ye de kirew Araga Junction hwe insuo toye de aye bra Facebook sisi ane behwe bi
first pa kasumie I say we nam ho pa awe ho sep ate da waga if na ko Araga Junction hwe shoto kakre yi na plastics bottles na first pa na ko fi so me bi ani ama ye ko say
me besa ubehwe bi ewo Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 wo hwe say o monitor behwe bi ewo ye Facebook ho Ahenfie 106.1 on Facebook hwede yen yesuban sitie be hwede yesuban sitie kakra o ti aze aha be so hwe bi say the be ya insuyiri no I am not blaming the MC. I'm just saying say on take action because baby a carpenter for ne wono baby a ye omugina eya Araga Junction na omugina efa into so omububo obosa nioma no baller wa chiri ho na satsem we me se me kan 10 years ago enne ye da so ye e hokra sa bu sa bridge no ne ade ne ye me kai Honorable Kwadwo Bonsu time enne ye sa bridge no enne ye came for a team e de cement gu mu se de be ya bibia e ho na bu enti se inso to a se inso kran to ya omu de baller abensuo no which is criminal baller eben sa insoninti enkofo mu hie omu rubber ne omu baller ne omu ye kan se kube omu bubo ye nyina begu nsuo nim ena nsuo ni nso to a na ate afa so mba cho behwe bi ewo Ahenfie 106.1 ye chira
bebe mje Araga Junction can just imagine Ghana for suban plastics the first pa kasumie I say we nam ho pa awe ho sep ate da waga if na ko Araga Junction hwe shoto kakre yi na plastics bottles na first pa na ko fi so me bi ani ama ye ko say awe ho sep Shafo areho pa yema ye konse kobo ni koma we wa ye kama ye ko ne tantanta e kobo ni kom so na aye idim raso e ba de idim raso yensa adwo yensa sesi ne mafa
efianti twahomfo ni emaye
na semona na mpacho medase Episode 4 to America na the bra Facebook 106.1 FM Ahenfie TV na wa wutie e radio ma woteke ma intimation de ye hwe sesie eye ensuo pa kese ntimo se gata kese pa na ensuo ni de ni ye tuntum ye nyina nim se ensuo de ni ye fita kama konkofo ama so de ye hwehwe wo internet yi bia unse ensuo kura damantamu bia fita kama na emo we de ehu de quality wom plastics egugum aduane ase gugum chese ebi mu kura fufu asabi o medi aka ni nyina ebi gugum mutimu se enwura pa ana abodom ewo nsuo mu na etini na me bisa mu se tini a etini akogu hene fa etini na afa hene fa enye nsu a ye num ye bia na be rewura foma me yasan so aba benom baabi a bia ye wo hi ewoyi enipa nte honom a emfnama a wo mu home no o mu betimi ahome yade enti de ye hwe o Facebook yi de ni nyina ye gata kese pa ana hu se ensu atamu a enwure gum no enya asam ketwa efi pa ye kase fi a efi egunsuo ni mu ne de enya asam ketwa ensuo ne ne ye se tuntum
for gallon mu nyina ni nam bio
bibia bi wom na fufuo wom ebaase wom awacha ase wom fried rice die wom jollof wom aduane bia si wom afa enwura bia nkofo atade pillows a nkofo ayuso mato aguo bibia bi wom ba ku yom kwasum se obi fridge ba ku ya ekoi by all me say obi fridge ana otimi se asai ana etutututu nkitinkitin wa ba tuwa gu nsuo
and problem we me say 10 years ago na make ho asem
na obeka Ghana ne wo no
10 years ago na make ho asem aye worse
na onsa wo kan asem bi wo kan say ye be konkofo amanso na ye be konso ampa ne akwa akohwe edie na bi mu ye a ma hunidie hu nsam ekoso na edie na Ghana sasa ye because ebi wo hono a ewo ye mra ni mu Food and Drug Authority ewo mu hihye mu Ghana Standard Authority ewo mu hihye mu enti die na aka enti mi fanya adwuma ebrenu dro ye be kom ne akwa akohwe ni nyina bi
right. Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie TV live on Ahenfie Facebook live into oba de uhu no na wonso do text message den so abra kofi hu ye
Gabia don't be here now, so
be fine.
About the Adom Chinese because of walking how Nina.
I know Chelsea.
Debut said, okay. Good morning. Yeah, they say Zorshang how. Zorshang how.
No, what is it?
It's a good morning now.
Good morning.
Okay, Zorshang how.
Now what can I say?
Debut, Mimi Chia, good morning.
Now me maka say.
Zorshang how, Nibia. Zorshang how. No. Zorshang how also say Zorshang how. Maybe so say ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma no ye de.
Oh ye. How are you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause wo how Nina. Aha, na say me ho ye na also and also cause wo ye ho how. Aha. Inti jinjian si sun yi and they joada. Jinjian si ne da jinjian and they woda and that we Kwadwo joada. In fact, me hear videos ya. Video ya and then ye TVC.
Right.
Nana adie bia oba adie ye no. Abodie mu no. De Nyankopon abono. Abodie a esen Nyankopon abodie pa ye nipa.
Right.
Nyankopon abodie nyina. De esen sa de Nyankopon abono eye nipa. Uhu se sabio kramai akohwie ball egu nsuom. And it's so sad say Ghana how obehra mame fa sentimentem nye mfaton. So wo bronu bia at the moment I obetra say o kobro no foforo no likely say obetra nsu yansa.
Yeah.
And kaye ye nneoma yi anka nneoma bi say efu. Ya ye nsuo kama na broni aba na at the moment obetra bronu ewura bronu foforo bi emu no okotu nsu a san careful you bet be ahye na kama nanso hwe de ye hui de ye hui enye obi ana aye onipa na aye
eye kumasefo na ya enye obi ana aye yeso na ye claim say sabi aburu enya ado ye ni atiche obi a ya na ya ye hui enye obi a sabi uhu obi ofifra mantem say watu nsuo na gu ba bi na ebedu ha dabi ya ya na ya ye oko elsewhere de bia meka say baby ansuo da any baby akwaye wo no esikafo na tena sa amia no elsewhere baby ansuo da any baby akwaye wo no esikafo na tena ho nanso yenhwe ya santimantem no baby ansuo da bia yenhwe the caliber of people nipaku a omote sa area ho right
ode fo ni kiremu a ode uduru oforukrom susanso ho ensuo na eda family chapel ho Eremwa edidimwa ko baabi e Francis echi araga ho edidimwa kopie mu atonsu baabi yenhwe omo a omo tebe nsuo ne yenhwe adenti kura na ye no ye be pie sa continent we obi tumi ka so o da bi yenhwe nsuo to nsuo ni yiri anabola ne ye na
newo
ai kase o da bi yenhwe nsuo no to na nsuo ni yiri a na ye hwiegu ball anim we dey asresem be 4-5 years ago nana police for akoche obi a sebio na o jane nan ewo nsuo ho nana nipa kro no gen sebia posifo na echeche omo num wi
right
na asresem ne se omo che no osi officer bacho ma menum wi o sebe mebele no mo se ya no anti na ye wo ha
ye bechew
no anti na ye wo ha ye bechew nana ya se Ghana enya santimantem nko a Ghana mantema dodo na bebi nsuo da bia ni wa efe
I think say Ghana ha bebi nsuo fe because we say ka food safety food no ye ka food water enso ka ho
e ka ho bi
ye ka food water ka ho na e bia wo mfa ho e bia wo hwe mo TV so bebi awo no wo sa experience na mo hwe me wo TV so no mo sa experience minim say Accra there Odo River ni de nkui Accra de terrible but the point is that in so we na won na omo ye vegetation omo sabi enti ade na wo ye na wo mfa ho no obekwa koto enwura ni bia ode be noa omu
ede
enwa bi no musa enwa bi no musa no mudi egum enti well that is some of the things yenko international kakra na afi yemfa other updates
okay yenko international kakra ma America ano de pa ni nyina afa America mampani President Donald Trump
right
ni nyina ne se tututu obi akoso e wo nakache na yembo nkomponko hwe echi na yenhwe abakosem kakra
Donald Trump
okay. America mampani na wenye bra ebi esi wenye bra dikan ya esi
Donald Trump
ne
se nra no nkrofo de call White House wa wo bra na owo ho so mbeso mu ko
bonitu na woni bihihwe mu kra kire se omususu se nipa kro no sabio na dwene ho akakakra na 2026 April 2026 year ebisi ye wa bra na White House wo dina bi ekoso ene tututu obi ekoso February 2026 Malago also etututu obi sa
Malago ye baby a ono ankasa wote
na
efia okasa
efia aha
kankofo kwa akubonitu
nka etututu obi chese ekoso nyesa nka ebekoso
right
and it's so sad to say Donald Trump bibi say to no a wake up call edema ono ankasa ye no so free wa no na me ya me kire na no ya enrade ye esi na wodim say 2024 ebi say esi say July 13 for ho etututu obi sa akoso e wo Donald Trump na kache hwa afenso West Palm Beach Florida September 15th 2024 and also sa Donald Trump ko ho e ma tututu obi e ko so
was so we share Ahenfie FM on Facebook yeah the video na Donald Trump before so be president o kasa anka brantie bi e boni tirimutu nyame nko a chese otani ya na kofa na so ye this picture na to Donald Trump that time na wo ye campaign no chese nyankopon na edono because at that seconds now otani ya pe na tuo ni kasae because na kwa na gauge say obebo awura na sum mpato ye de picture na to ye Facebook wall Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie TV so obetimi ahwe ye ma wo update international stories na afie de abefie The attorney said, "Ye the atoho ama ubetimi ashibinado comments and so aba." Donald Trump weye ne campaign in chucha na so na ye yini nyina ne se otene ye. Nya sa de anke bewura na sum apie. Ze bewura first asuma pie na sum. Aha, nti behwebi.
And central Jumeko be a wabruche from Reuters. Eddie Ababonti. Ebi kure chire mu say, sa Iran, any Israel tokwe, ena eye America for na biasi. Nam so ama America for ni bi. E take his decision no. And interestingly, oko America se see ya. The ordinary American no enya yankaya to abachina Donald Trump freeze. Omompe Trump kra.
Mamimbo video kakra na afinkofo hu de ekoso mpacho over Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie Media YouTube TV nenso o share the person e kire ne say Donald Trump because USA omuka bibia e ka o as Ghana ni as African ni enra apart from stories Kofi de ba e kire say papa no munya no mekunu no enra de nipa na nkasa de toa no e wo White House so yentie de ekoso bi ewo White House so and my Secret Service to take action. And here the video no atwa oba babe who say Secret Service omo security ya train omo pa unhye dan hu omo but one nam ho a wonim so a simple person who ye list mistake obekun enti video no na ye de ato na oba Facebook abon say ye de ato e ma wo hu de ekoso we ye say ye katre in central for mu ho ne say munye fast na munkopa ba binta because anibra ba enti wuti move na aha. Enti Kofi omo kan move ne kire say wanye faster ye tu no
ebia na tu na kan enti nka Ghana ha nka ebia yen kan say bia omampani atenaye na saade wi e course na areho na mini Donald Trump kranka matu me hofo because day in and day out wa won crofo na ka say enioma bi wo a wo ye no emwa omo say no Oko America se see ya etukotenafo ewo ho enya yanka ochena ye to abeyi omampani foforo se see ya America kro no enhyeda nya akono te say America under Joe Biden, America under Barack Obama se see an entesa and areho na Reuters ka say ebia na eye sa America Iran America US sa America, Israel, Iran, Tokano, and ama eye omanfo ni bi ahia nkomunya yanka omanpani Donald Trump every hokra na ye to so America hwa say no America ni Iran ntokano Donald Trump aka kire empanifo say no wonuma tenase a omoto ato adwene asasa adwene say de be ya omo hwe animu say the next 60 days a eda yenim no ceasefire no ebetumi ato aso say de be ya ekro ni enu no obi antumi entutuo enko ne yonkukuro so enko say ejapade na no America President Donald Trump ede ato wonu mo mudi saa enkomo nenim saa meeting na ebekoso no ode ato omo anim say omo hweyi na omo ampre omo enteki decision bia also omo make sure say decision bia na omo take no America ena ebenya ho pa America na ebe benefit from evil dealer ebe koso it is omo dia ho prepare ko take decision bi na at the end of the day no amboa America ebe hadwene pa enti eno ne afutu a ode ama omo na
Donald Trump ne de ni bibia ye wo so no ne nya chen
wo so no ne nya ai enti eno ne nkomo eba na ye mohwi na ye nko ye nuanom alatafo ikechuku ni ijeoma ho na primaries akoso presidential primaries akoso ewo alata na presidential primaries akoso wo alata no abato on be koso no say oko Nigeria say no and someone na wo ho pa na nkrofo ka ho nsem corruption and na Bola Ahmed Tinubu ne ho nsem ne ade enti na de amanfo nyina ehwe animu se ento asanka ebeto primaries na wie ne de nanka Nigeria for dodo na empe
Nenze metu wasia APC for
no
edru time say
omo franka tuni
yemfa ni say anka NDC for
yeah what Ghana has say MPP NDC
okay yemfa MPP because Irajo Muhammad woko
on the oko
eti MPP for koto aba nanka MPP for ni binya
emunya ya
nanka ebia ka Kenya Japan
nanka sesayaba no
omusa
kotoma Ahmed Tinubu
enra
onya abadi
Nigeria for asa akoto ama Tinubu biem
asa agro
eye delegate no
omo akoto ama no na it's so sad President Edumre bi yaba no microphone grant not afraid ho wait
asa akoto ama no delegates there I say Africa a problem ye ba akope o if you problem ye ba
na asema ye ke asa agro
o masa akoto ama
how
say Tinubu nsanto ama
David onu ana omo se omo pe onu ana omo se omo pe
okay yentie the okenkan ye ne nhwe
are
okenkan e busan ye tie Tinubu delegates asato ama no
10
999,162 votes. Mr. Stanley Osifo received a total of 16,503 votes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore my duty as the returning officer for this primary election to declare President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, having satisfied the requirements of APC Constitution and guidelines and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner of the primary election and is returned elected nominated.
And Timu Party say delegates nasa koshia.
Wasa koshia atu abana Tinubu.
Papa no.
Papa no.
Papa no kasakura want to.
Aye, you ban microphone not Africa.
Nasa Africa the problems here ba kupo.
Oje hu a wonti ase.
Etinka opportunity anke wose nkomodi nipa foforo ba no masa koto ama.
Omo mpe nipa foforo.
Na onyama ate say.
Onyama no 10.9 million.
Hey.
10.9 million.
Delegates no.
Aye. 10,999,162.
10 million plus.
And the asa grow. Inti about all the 36 states ni nyina no. Bola efa ni nyina.
Inti ne contender news nyaze.
The contender no enya 16,503. Stanley Osifu.
Inti Tinubu nya 10 million over no. The contender nya
16,503. 16,503.
As against 10 million.
Nana, okay.
And Nigeria for Kotoma.
I know Motuma Tinubu bio.
Hey.
Now mwasa be complain this say corruption and a D and your mount koyi. Yada ye alata for one or more muhu.
Before now, this is that check in your money because they said that koyi.
Oju okasakura won't take. Just say Oju won't take.
President no mu complain ya no so complain bi afia. Omu complain ya no so complain bi.
Kofi enye Nigeria for nkwa no problem. With the problem with the free Africans. Your problem.
Oh.
But say nana me share me hu ye no ho.
And
I'm bisa am say how?
10 million.
Na papa we dey no obeka na me hu story na say na me ko hu vote no. Na am say imagine
10 million against 16,000.
Imagine is so too much. Minim at the crow as some of country
Mumpany age, mammy. Mpacho bra Facebook Ahenfie 106.1. Ye mawo stories are air koso kakra and sunny at Yesimanieka. Bibi ye eduania woodie. Na sayna esitie but ye do call rounds already. Ye can no Donald Trump nka obi tunutu but in background there. White House I will try a bikun a hode enko. Inti nipa krono ya boni tu ekuno. Ye de home pictures nso beba. Ye call Nigerians who Nigerians who are Tinubu a say papa no we di say
we di 74 years. Ye won on 29th March 1952.
Donald Trump Donald Trump na nzi no otiatia no. No kro ntimi nanti you. What you say 70 say
74 years.
74.
Aye.
One hwe na Nigeria for nso ye kwa abato no maso akoto ama no.
Ombeto ama no. Omubeto ama no.
Na enipa 10,000 plus wo no omabusuafo e na ebeto abeya. Definitely ombeto ama.
Na APC party no ewo Nigeria ho no. Anu ode pa o. APC party no te say nka wo baga na ha MPP ni NDC. So likely say omwayi nipa bi te say yewra Bola Ahmed Tinubu no eye den ya okay minim de
but neze APC akoye te say bia ene NDC
it say ene NDC anu odin pa e wo Nigeria
uyi flag bearer bia na owo upper hand
and samre ya figures are when ya oje ho won ti ase o minim de ha bibini na I don't know is it a black color na say I mean Africa as a continent because white Africans na in Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco and South Africa omonte sao minim if there's any problem with the black skin minimo
Tinubu
nana iso ambo asema ye ken o aye desiri iso sad
na say Ghana enya sa na ye say Ghana no utimi say we omoaye nso no na ebeto ama
ono a na ye pe
enye ono
a na ye pe no
de oye papa no opa delegate whether NDC or MP
no Debbie
de ye pane pa no ye ntoma no
ye mpe
ye beto ama obi foforo
omoaye
odi ase
omoaye
hwe se wo ba MPP mu aho wo ba MPP mu a efia
nana
se wo ba omo nto aba no mu ye MPP for na omo ka sa am so wo de ken ba and I say any other person ebeboa but not delegates ne peba umia what you say okay oba ebia yewra John Mahama mu a ebia ye won kofo bi omu ye better than John Mahama
very true
but John Mahama ya popular no on ye beto ama no okay say MPP for ye can say NDC for mu delegate obo say bia de obetimi aye adwuma pa no o ye mfa ma no ye de be ma de o ye popular
nana adru ba bia sa delegates na ekoyi sa empanyufo no yesesem because na say omunye yi a upompo woni option bia wasa wonto aba no fa enko no enti adru be yensesem kakra ma yen yes because Tinubu wo we pa say nye delegate na ekoto aba menye sure say aden dia
74 years
74
na say owinia na say next year no be 75
next year
it means next year 2027 Nigeria for to aba na o say winia or another 4 years
nanka
right
nanka
na so be free suno now o say
enti na
75 plus 4 79
years asa agro
na say on say obi kura was 79 na ne ho odin ne die ne 79 no still wago dodo wago for adwene wago for activeness wago for
na what him said 2023 election I call so e Nigeria Bola Ahmed Tinubu o lead APC amanyoko no onu no win with about 1.81 million margin enti likely say since APC repeat I say choose this same candidate Ediama omohono edaya obetumi win in the next general election which is 2027 Nigeria.
I'm not sure say Ghana a problem no similar
anyway no we say a problem no ne say yenwene ni pakro na ye to abama no ade a wo ba be ya maye na mum ya dwene nyina koye party na oba power no eno nko an ya dwene
eno hu hian anyway that's interesting mamenko East Africa Kenya Now mo ye bibia e wo ho very interesting. De de bo so no ye pesa wutie de e koso na ye hu se Ghana e betimi esua bibia free mu ana. In Kenya right now, President Ruto say on chain wo hwa ye say Russia and Ukraine na oye bo akosoro. Wo hwa ye say na say Iran ni USA war. It say o mo tenase Dangote ono timi ye oil no Eastern Africa eye ono Tanzania Uganda omo kambom na omesi a big refinery yenti no big refinery ye oil la enche na say enkofa asem biamba. The question is that yetie we a Ghana ye de ne de wo hen
infrastructure project for the development of an East African refinery. Dangote tells me that is going to cost anywhere between $16 billion and $20 billion. That East African refinery facility, is an investment that the government of Kenya, the government of Uganda, the government of Tanzania, we have agreed that we want to develop a facility that is going to assist us with our fuel products. We do not want to be held hostage anymore by the Strait of Hormuz. We do not want to be held hostage by wars that are started by other people. We have our own resources here, and we are saying we are going to use our African resources to industrialize our region.
President Ruto, Kenyan president, what's in Nkano? Kofi?
As I grow.
Yeah, ma osia di o.
Oh, sir.
Aha, no pa. Magajo sa no pa Ahenfie no. Usia di enti wodi wafidie to a, obemme. Because ye person hu di ekoso nyina na obusa senti Ghana da ben di for da ben. Obi planning in life. What's it saying? Chichirim.
They all can nyina ne say. Say no mo atena ase. Na omo ahu se de ewiase enioma eko. Enti ne say wonti. Omo ya aman bi omo aka omo abom Kenya ka ho, Tanzania ka ho, Uganda ka ho. De omo ye nyina ne say de be ya ewiase dodo na sa Strait of Hormuz ya ehun semba ye amanfo te ho pentinkwai. Enya de omo betena ho. Atwen say ye de ye ho to Strait of Hormuz no so sa ne say wonti. De omo ye ne say omo ka omo ho abom. Say de be ya eba no oil revenue o metumi generate pie dia ma omo ankasa omo ho na omo mfo omo ho nto enkrofo aman so na omo dim se so omo ye ne saa aman ho do miensa nyina ka omo bom na omutumi wie di omo ye na ebebo ama omo ankasa edi omo ho so eba ne saa so a o metumi di saa fango ni bi kura ama nkrofo se de be omo so benye sika ni bi e di abo omo bra enu nti e na ono no edi enimu etu saa na mo se de be ya saa amaho do miensa Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya no aye mampani wo ho said de be ya omo ho betumi ahenhan wo mu nana eye sanka West Africa yes ye tumi aka ye ho abom. Imagine say ye wo Nigeria as in giant of Africa's economy.
Yeah,
nanka ye tumi aka ye ho abom. Togo ka ho bi, America ka ho bi, Togo ka ho bi, Nigeria ka ho bi, Ghana ka ho bi, Benin ka ho bi, ye nyina ye ka ye ho abom. Na ye tumi aye bibi e de boost ye economy a. Na nansanka sem papa o. Ke de Captain Ibrahim Traore, de oye. Nanka ye ka ye ho abom. Now the year crowd say ye ni fan gumpo a. Ye target other sector, say ye economy trader.
Ona say o fango ye bi wa ha.
And America say ye wo bi. Fine, ye fan say your attention kra enko oil so kra na ye focus on trade keke kra na. And kasa this
no, I am thinking say yenya Dangote we omatwe Dangote na omode ye oil no omobu amfo oil no Ghana for metimi ne Dangote any other West African say yamso ye pese ye connect na ye invest ebi said the beya yam jimi nka se fango kosoro because Iran ni USA kontokwa nti asem na all kano I'm expecting say Yera President John Dramani Mahama be ka say minia no mu bia mu Uganda ne Tanzania ene Kenya kambo mu say Dangote be boa ye nemfa sika nhye fango num said the beya betimi atunu wa ha na yenko gina entwen say USA for be me oil Into what are we doing? Because you oil waha.
And you will be.
Ah, you two are known as half and go on the back of them. Because right now, as we speak, say Iran talk with Yenjai. And just say oil, ni fuel, ni petrol, still now, and my from Sisia.
Debbie.
Into imagine say, Dangote, ewo sa oil ya kra. Kenya for it me ye two oil no ha. Next time no broni no be study.
Nana the etienne say Ghana on. The was say and say, and I say Africa, West Africa. Dear you wanna yefam and solve your problem. Dear okay the dead, but the yadia ye be.
Okay.
Nana, ye beka the paper so the dead after day na ye nana after ye by ye former trade minister
Alan
Chematin de buy day na ye.
Right.
It is just on paper rhetorics keke. But in reality na ye juma.
Right.
It is anka ye the ye juma on the side of trading. Look at what West Africa will benefit. In this agenda, but enya dia ebe yenye yebe ye summit and at the end near born sem near friends and drove with the chire na say the ye bisa question be ye answer na sa na be you sa na be answer sada.
Here President John Dramani Mahama the ye ka kire won ne say President of Kenya onini near Uganda ne Tanzania kan boom said Dangote emme support yen fasi kan shim no man to omo fango Ghana ye tu fango wa ha wonso ye den enti yen so ye ba betwen ya kopim say Strait of Hormuz ebeba anasa den ye twen ya say Strait of Hormuz ana Iran anasa Russia and Ukraine ansa na yetimi ate afaso anasa den anyway ye de ato so bi betie so bi ntie no ayobi asem kai say anopa Ahenfie A Square Ahenfie 106.1 on Facebook Ahenfie TV ye mo ahu de ekoso na afi yen so yesua say Ghana de ewomu ene de ewohin
Nana wadama yanko DR Congo. Also me catch say Ebola no ano aye den pa ewo ho na say no kopiem ewo Uganda beto ja say omo recorded 5 cases. Na last week me catch was say omo bufu ye e ma omo take decision bi say omo border bi o make close.
Right.
That's why it's omo close ye no more recorded 5 cases. Na last week adehye no ma won ewo DR Congo bufu ye. E ko miaya hodo a omo adehye ayese omo nya Ebola no ewo no omubufu ye ne doctors ni bi ekokon ye e ma chire kura omu police service no ebem ni nyina ne se omu adehye a omu susu se Ebola e na edi omu akonse do no omu mfa omu adehye ema omu e na health professionals ne say said ye yade ne tie no ye de mo adehye ne mamwa e bia
mubenya bi
behwe entokwa pa
omufu
ema ebufuo kura si ye ma ebi kura peja eso sentence ni mu e ma e ho hye jirebe omupo omufu
Ebola funu yemfa no
mo mfa maye
se ebenya bi emfa
ai emfa mo ho enti okọ DR Congo a
it is well
the air coso no nipa pi na so efrim in fact ano odin are ho pa
all right if you abobo the woso kakra na afi yembra na yemfa nko road minister aka bibi honorable Kwame Agboja waka bibi on road na afi yento aso
na ye befie ye ba ye die mu na ye befie dia na chese ginapo na watutu bi dia mane eye aban no efa South Africans nsem ya ye say ye kwakofa Ghana fo a wo makwakodin nsem me wo South Africa no eho no on say last week ni na ye kan ye say nanka ebenada no wo say ye kwakofa ye nwanom Ghana fo a wo South Africa no eba nanso bibinti a na kire say nhyehyɛ ye de gu akwam na ntimi anwie peye nti ya mfa Ghana fo no amma eno na nam so amaginapo atutu bi e de amane aban no sɛ so obehwɛ so na wakeka ne ho amema ne ho so na wakofa Ghana fo na ba ansa na bibi betu wo mu a onya ne ntem enyan sɛ wɔtwetwe ne nase ye de nneoma agu akwam ye de nneoma agu akwam so bepem saa nre ye nkonkofa a wo no mo emma ye no sanso na NDC amenyokuo no eye owura ne din di aduze e de abeto friend say adwase NDC amenyokuo ne pa de efa ekwan a ye fa so yi eye flag bearer de enya asem ketwa se ye yi manyoni a wodi wo mu anim yes wo mu kra experience ne papa enti no Ghana fo na ebi ma sha se ye yemfa we mra asesese no obi cheche na adwen yemfa we mra we na ye ade o se aduzo se base ye yi obi am na di NDC amenyokuo no animu a Womukura experience.
I think so. What I know about Sir NDC for the end say Obia umbeyi ni bia no ontimi nya vote to say John Dramani Mahama. Yes, NDC flag bearer bia umbeyi no say onto John Mahama edwuma so onya and 2028 so NDC for vote so better.
Okay.
2028 NDC for vote so better.
Okay.
Ombe lusu some of the seats. Inti because you know and your money bebre wo ho a omuntimi achieve.
Okay.
On say 24-hour economy ne money bebre wo ho a still na and Ghana funds was as here complaining. The moment a Ghana for complaining no munyoma bi o ma sha as ye and no bi kakasa ni ache no obi ye say we yas ape na opposition no enya strength.
Okay.
They be there na a building opposition and say the moment o be ye wadwen say o cheche ne nkrofo no mu sorry na mu ye dede ni nasefo no oban so obi kura boafu MPP na wo aban no ho ya ye hin se masa hweso na ye adwuma na jai say wo cheche obi na obi koka because mu nyina mu didi obi atem.
Okay.
What do you say? NDC for didi ba umi atem. NDC for keka kasa basa e kire Dr. Baumia. Ye wo krom ha ye nim de e cause kasa tan ankrofo keka kire Dr. Baumia ni na Akufo-Addo mo keka ye meboa. So all of a sudden NDC for should not behave say MPP for so as say keka bi e kire mo a na mpese mo yete mo nyina mu nim say ade ne nye. But who benefit ye say ye de wo NDC need didi Dr. Baumia ni na Akufo-Addo atem no wan ka hwe. And until MPP for no so be as so musu didi John Mahama atem President John Mahama atem no. And the point is that mu nyina mu mienu no mamu behave say mu ye saints. You understand? But NDC for nti as say de omo ye no we yes na uma MPP for no so nya strength because ya chene nkrofo na obi e kasa into obi tia de otia ne say John Mahama echeche nkrofo wan kasa police o John Mahama echeche nkrofo John Mahama obey 24-hour economy John Mahama akoko no ntimi ntia no instead so obetua nurses for can watch nkrofo into the moment you keep on doing that no na ma wani mo nyam okofom and to say na MPP for so air suffer no into bon say nyoma bi wo ho a na Akufo-Addo aye say ba omi aye say na Akufo o yesa na wo hu ya ye hi into NDC for ni very careful but the point is that any flag bearer bia na o mechu su no enya de a obenya sa ahoden to say John Dramani Mahama because in NDC right now there or what strength pa ne caliber brute to say Papa J ne John Mahama. Apart from that, me who bia ne who densa or what's our charisma no.
Okay.
You understand? Right now, no share last week their cause wa between us Dunketia. Any dear koko kosuna and kofo krabuafu as Dunketia and kofo buafu because minim say they say Professor Joshua Labieba. Professor Joshua Labin so you be a UPSC. Papa no na adwuma okobo wo ho no ono say papa ni mu odu ene wa ben ena adwuma bi ade hye ne nsa no ye in fact oni President John Dramani Mahama Professor Joshua Labi oni President John Dramani Mahama ni ginaye but obiye ye no President John Mahama mane ye the chairman of the campaign into one Mahama the Oma Mahama wini Professor Joshua Labi enti ene wa ben or professor on didi atem on to ayampia ne kasa de din or a gentleman enti unya sa unya atofo sim unya Haruna Edrusumu unyinya Eriko Pokumu a Greek minister unya Honorable Kwadwo Bonsumu now mo ba you need somebody at least when Timi John Mahama de no kra na omumodu
okay
but ono yebeka ho asem yoma asem de anyway yentoa so
all right yekoye ni mu dia na chese MPP amanyoko no mo de petition akwakoma Chief Justice ese yenyi eye judge ni a wo gina mu ehwe eye abronye case no yenyini mfiri so
say
friend say wa me de abro ya atum
MPP for say
MPP from the petition akwama Chief Justice omo si yenyi no yenyi friend say judge no
I don't think
di abro ye case
well I don't think say was a Chief Justice eyi abronye judge no was so tena ho emani
bo mu si dia said we si di no yenni ni sa
na no bi MPP for so use ye na no bi
na menti say no judge for no ya o man no mo wo ho MPP time no ya sesa o man na
bibian sesan
nya MPP for NDC for so na start time na MPP wo power no na NDC for say MPP for nkofo na wo court hono mo no
sanom tie
ene so MPP for say NDC for menti
no judge ne nya ne pepepe say wo say abronye dem e wo so dem We enya afi na o nyusu ni na sefo aye ka bia say wo say odem a wo say odem we a simple thing because omunja momunyo madwuma na no MPP fo e use judges no eboa wo man ka say MPP fo enti NDC fo no nso use aye sa na tie nya omomo we politics da be omunyo madwuma
munyo madwuma
e wo say abronye dem obedem
doctor we ye IGP
o say
we are coming for you omu ba woma friends omu di boni sune kasatwitwe ni ade no IGP say basa kakai enti say wo ye obi bia na wo ka kasa bia na waka ne yie
yeah
waka di akere Ghana for say woma omu di boni wo manum na imagine say o hye baabi wote baabi no wadi awie na wapepa ne nsa no akohye dem na wo enjoy no IGP say wo ka no magum wo ba pa aba be ye eho adwuma enye asem keto
say ye ka freedom of speech and nche say kotam bibi ne didi opampanyi atem nti eno no e careful mrante no ma be say obi timi create Facebook page no wadi di watema wo hwe no kra wo hu no ene ye wafidi a wo yes a gina Facebook na chi a ye be chew ena wo ko gina ba bi na wo kasanso ene police ne be gadaw nti wo ko hye nwuram na say makasa President Mahama ye say ni say sa ono ye be ma afia it has to be done so the better discipline betimi aba
yeah wa hase ya na Northern Electricity Northern Electricity friend is a company ni Natco for distribution yeah so Northern Electricity Distribution Company
ECG but nothing
and now Omuni River Electricity friend is a Volta Electricity Company
yeah
omunu ekabomu na answer last week ni mu hono na beto just say government in person ma private company e de no ho eba be hye Natco for adwuma ni na omu imagine say omu nti ase omu mpene na de nsi omu ka say omu mpene nyina nse doctor bo mu kire mu say omu de omu how na eba beto aban nani say omu use omu light no kakra ni ombotom sika ni hono mo enti e ka no kwa na ekoso because omu provide electricity ni omu kro omu ntimi ntua ho ka
northern region
northern region hono omu ntimi ntua ho ka no enti nka aban fa sika nya de emra ma mehye mfam wo afam koda be sori ya na government ni pese o ma private entity bi ba be som omu nso hu ni sese kokoba saa na chese ba administrative work na saa private entity no na e ba be take over aba be ye bibia enti omu chese card sese be 5 billion Ghana cedis eda omanimo a wonu eba be konti omu sra aban ni se problem no de buy na enye se wo kofa private entity amana be take over
right
ye se aban ni be hye na wo be boa wo mu maintenance ahodo mu hie sika de aye enwuma ahodo a omu pese omu nye sika de ye boa ma omu egina yie no mutimi serve nko enim de obenya free baby na ye nto aso ye to aso de ane ye ko ofanko ensawam ekwan a ekoso no eno na timamufo wo ho no mu super papa ye se kwan no baby aduru no ewo mu se contractor na hyase de nanso anya baby ati se de ye dwusu wi a na afensuo ni hyase se eto na so aye toro ne ade eno na contractor ne de abetu edwa se second phase ne de wonu wonya nka obeba abaye o nanso kudi
sika ni ho
taza
right
kudi eni ho no mo kra okay na yenwie ye mem hase ensam no edia na ye de ko John Afoko ene de aba betu edwa se let's get back to Juma kakra enkan na de omu ye de nyame anum nukure ni ehya
Ahenfie 106.1 efie na wote ne nka honorable Kwame Agboja na se na me stream na nse wo ba ha ma me nkan che o sisi omuguso gusu omu ye adwuma pa e wo ho ya monitor omugusu a omu ye adwuma nemom road minister aka bibi de oka no me pese me bona afi me chichi de o pese o kire ni nyina ne se first na obehu ani se empanyufo na omu wo ebia region kro na oye kwan no matro kama ko kire minister omu ye adwuma enti wo nkran wonim se omu ye adwuma se da bi o se sei o pese mmabru ne wa wutie me no Baby, yeah, wo kwan bia no. We yes had the way, Emano.
Shoddy work. I have news for you today. Interestingly, in Savannah region, on every day, when you go to platforms and They've been sending it to President Mahama, they've been sending it to me. So if you are a contractor, you can no longer connive with my agencies to send me a very beautiful report in Accra and pretend you are working. The people know. In fact, they even tell me how many people are on your site on daily basis. There's one contractor that I cannot mention. It's a Chinese contractor. I know the number of equipment that are on site today, how many people are there, and when they came to work. And I want to thank the public for this level of vigilance. And I want to encourage all young people across the country. Do same with every road project that is in your community. Own it. Report to us. Don't wait and say that the minister will know about it. Please let us know. You are not a nuisance. Day and night, tell us what is happening on your big push project in your community. So that together, President Mahama will go down on record as the person who made the biggest intervention on our roads. Currently, over 2,000 kilometers of road are being constructed. This is not fiction. Unlike what President Akufo-Addo did in Parliament when he did one of his State of the Nation address and pretended that he built almost 18,000 kilometers of road. Truth be told, there's no record in our country that President Akufo-Addo actually even started and completed 100 kilometers of road. It doesn't exist. No.
Kofi, Ozai.
Nana, asamwa yera governs Kwame Agboja kanina ne semi bonu tofua. Ye fra bibi citizen journalism. Say no kanina na ensentro adwuma no. Eye nipakuo bi poti bi bibi ani ana bia nsentro adwuma kuo bi asoa on cameras akona ye kwakoye video ni ade no. Say no enioma esesa. Omanfo na bi ede sa adwuma no ato omo ho so. Ejubon se bibi sikra na enye nsentro adwuma kuo bi e na chinchina atwan. Ommekwa kofo omo mfidie die si ho. Say no omanfo ni bi so di ato omo ho so. Enti de oka no se oye Ghana ni babunu. Na so oman ni da wakoma so a. Samre na aban ni di dwumadie bia ba wato ni din big pusher. Odeye akwan wuduo pi no. Osrese bomode na kɔ hɔ. Ejize bia so am interchange project na ekoso a. Na ne agya wakɔ hɔ. Na wa you phone, your videos, na ye hu sadi adwumadie no ekɔ. Contractor no oye na adwuma na. Dean na oye. Enipa dodo sen na wo hɔ. Enro oye, enre oye ya na. Na fa video no send the omo. Said the be omo so ometumi edi akire na anamo bi e wo so mutu no. No mo atu. Omo ye nipa. Omo kyerem say nya ade a ometumi di omo ani baako. Ehu de ekoso Ghana mantem du nsia ni nyina. Enti wo ye babunu na oman ni da wakoma so a project bi e da wo mpatem no. Fa phone netwa na fa send mpanimfo. Enti e bia contractor no yenim say yetua ne kadru say. Na project ye hwe anim so beduru bi a certain percentage. Na ondu ho a na wa ye hu video de ko.
De ye me de wo sa de we hu ne say wo de say wo kra wo ntimi nya na wo de send bre yen. Ye de number no betu. Enti contractor bia oye adwuma e wo ekwan bia so no ye de number no betu dwa. Udu ho a no atwa wo se nana metwa mu so ame interchange no ene nipa say na ye adwuma. Uwi a send mame me de be ko ho straight. Mamembo one of the effective ministers.
Yes.
Honorable Kwame Agboja. In fact, he's one of the few ministers I mean who say Yera John Dramani Mahama yi na oye adwuma because ono amu no oye surveyor oye architect.
Watiesi form so.
Into watiesi form and make sure because when who say first no otenkran na akrachefo na omu ho na ka kire wo say eyi
ya kwan na duru ha na de
ya kwan na wie
ya duru percentage
ya mansofo na omo victim
sir
yes edru baby yete se manso kwan yesi ya ye ni nyina nam say hey afi wetina kema ho wuti se obi e complain akwan kra yesi ya ye meeting wani usumu se ye kase ya ye manso kwan enso wetina kema wo free anwan kwanta kwa kodru manso kwanta twam ko data no ne ade no na eye kwan ne said yete tetene saa na tie enti de minister de abayi de no kwasem eye
twa ne sende no
ye nyina ye mfe ahunyim eye pa because enkoye paper so de ani biem say ye be documenting no na ye de ko say ya ye ha kwan da bi wo de koto se ya ya obi onam kwan so so betwa de aba say kwan ye nye enti eno no ebe me ye hu say eye no kra say kwan no ya ye and then also the fact say o ka say ebe me ye hu nipa e wo field ni so ye adwuma obi kra no wo ho no mu akokwasa adwuma China minister hu say nipa wa so mu ye adwuma
onim say omo de bia di president John Mahama pen omo de bia di president Kufuor pen omo de bia di president Nana Akufo-Addo pen wow na ya ka je ne say kwan ya ye
Nana Addo de ne na me kai
ya kwan no ya tro no mika say mre bi na Kufuor yera Kufuor ba yie ya ka je say o kwan ya ye yes ya tua hu sika nyina o ave ye ko check ya say enye kwan ne ba ko kra hadwin I was a macajo and the main topic no food aduane a yedie enche ani mpanyifo no ebetwetwe nkomo who experience e be ma kwan na nso wa share but me pese me ka we na afi ye ma wakwanya na wo share wadwen last Saturday me hu video bi a na etwam na video na etwam no ye yewra Dr. Bawumia na oko health work say one ne dom Saturday say kofi omutritri omumpum ene nama omutritri omumpum ye the video ne beto so mpache oba Ahenfie 106.1 ye Facebook wall eda ho behwebi ye de to ho ama wahu de eken Ahenfie TV nso betimi ehu de ye eken now me hu video no me yem shame de ntia me yem shame ne se politics say first no na nipa wa adwempa ene nipa bonini fo wo ho say wuntimi baby a politics adru no okay obi mfa so oye NDC no betimi aku MPP ni because of politics
amanyo semunti
empacho ye de ato e wo Facebook
wow
bacho brane ebehwebi now wo share video na wo say yewra Dr. Bawumia ene obi ene di nanim enti abrante no twa video ni say oh yewra Dr. Bawumia na bacho bra Facebook ne behwebi Ahenfie 106.1 TV ne so a wo hwe na wo share video na ekona from me security kakra mesua no me yemu sheme ne me kan ne say hey na security for ne way dangerous enti e wo say we safe MPP for na no ebinum ntiase ne say ai minim de America na owo security for bebre e won ho na security bi di nanim e na bi di nachi enti enye se na onam keke mba cho hwe video no din na hwe the danger nie politics ye funny hwe abroche White House and inti na me ma wo hwe White House ye ka White House a Donald Trump eti wompo no obi atamtuo se okwa akoku Donald Trump wabra sani pa kro no kra nim se security were around sebi Dr. Bawumia ye obi a obetimi abaye president enti eni kwan se ye jai bibia ebetimi aye security breaches ne say wo se security for wo ho a eni kwan se Donald Dr. Bawumia na chi na ninie obi pese otunitu anko betunitu
betu no simple cry
obi pese otu bibi bona obetimi ato abon
simple cry
me kan we ya MPP for ni bi nim say me mpe Dr. Bawumia asem na me nja no because e wo se nipa hu no unim politics nim security say politics ye dirty you can go why na be ayi bibi hwe ye hwe video we mpacho monya alignment mame momfa we nto na monhwe asema na me ka ne Saturday ana nkofo ntia say me say we under normal circumstances Bawumia ekono e wasenka security for ni bi e ben no say the be ya so obi peso ye ni bibi kra na security for ndi omu ho beje but na chinie e na obi ne twaye nipa kro no twaye no e bia wo ye MPP ni but imagine so obi twam na ompe na asema
okra sniper
be boni tu aku no
Nana from
simple
video no kra menya sure say nipa no no mu na eko
obi kra be she that the car kra
obi na etwa menya sure say obi on because baby a view ni free na
and am say there obetwa bia no e dia open asem.
Wow.
But the point is that se nipa na wo twa ne nya MPP ni and ye obi a open asem a politics ye dirty. And I make say nti yen hwe ye mpacho bra Facebook and TV so yen hwe ye say yen protected Dr. Bawumia at this time yen ka asem ani be nipa. But security issues, you don't compromise. Because bibia etimisi ewo Ghana ha.
It's so sad.
Woman tiase. Hwe meka ya anopei video bi air trendy wo Kenya. President Ruto kasa. Yenhwe video ni dey see mpacho monya alignment ma momfa we ntuo. Na ye kan nsem a enya bibia na politics. Sabi makacho se me Dr. Bawumia madam fo no mpe na asem nchen me. Se me ka Dr. Bawumia ho asem a onim se me mesiano meka no kra kire no. Eno nkire se me mpe na asem. Ye ka asem a ya muntie nya bibia na politics. Se ye nya no na hwe so dangerous. Se bia opese okwanka security for no mu di nachi no mu ebi di nanim protected to make sure say everything is okay. Me say the Kenya de ne beto so. Ne the Kenya de ne beto so president e kasao and na obi a open asem every baby say oba be hage president. Se see America say ye security for ni nyina adi.
Oba hage president.
Wo de me the video no enche video ne beto so. Am won hu de make.
Omo te security ase.
Yes.
Omo te security ase and bibia na di agro te say de dog cooking. Hey, ya papa, you know, someone like Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, a former vice president. Na yedini safety ni yedini security. Edi diagro all in the name of politics. Yabeka say ye we na ye hu say bia opese oba form to the minimum. Na ye so close to the ordinary Ghanaian. Na Ghana funya odobima no fine keye. But said your politics ACTN no Ghana na ye wono adwemboni wo nipa trim adwemboni e wo nipa trim ye Ghana free okra hwe Donald Trump de eto no and now no ya bobo so acho September ebisiye July ebisiye this year April ebisiye May enra ebisiye enti a whole vice president former vice president obetumi abeye president dachi na yetumi jai ni say ya se onanti say ya ebia wo no ento wonte security ase sanka woti security ase a anka nioma bi wo ho a omfa nya amanyosem nka obeti ase se wo doba omi a ena nka wo beba omi a anka obetu no fo aka chen say we de era
David, but I was a security for the mum nehwe.
Oh, sir.
On nante ujana opesa obey nipa.
Okay.
At every point in time, no. Yes, no. I was a security ban said beya onya compromise.
And
onya compromise.
In this case, you know, can we blame the security? Say omona omwanyo omwedjuma na say Bawumia na.
No, you don't need Bawumia.
Okay.
Say president e ba baby a. Ni security details na chen baby on foul.
Okay, very good.
Say president call baby. Please can I get the Kenyans yin ache mpacho. Say president e call baby a security details o.
Yeah.
Security di kind baho.
Onye ni bibia.
Secret service baho. BNI be baho.
Okay.
O me baba be den krama be baba scanne. Answer na president e ba no.
Ahwe bibia.
I'm making sure baby obefa say bia obi bomb. Obi nya yi obeka say na say Ghana de hwan na ekoto bomb. Debi.
Yeah.
Say president abana wo hwe ni security details a. Baby wo ho a me ka say emre bia na Nana Akufo-Addo eba you can say Baba Yara near Baba ye independence no.
Okay.
Before say president e beba no securities for be 10.
Wow.
We ba no abe check it. Na we nso aba no aba be check no okọ. Na we aba no abe check it. Na we abe scan no abe check it. Obia anti we ba na we afri ho. They make sure because omunim say even among security no be atimi edi sebi nsemunu. Because we jai president security a bibia betimi asi. aha afeni de ato so no mpacho check it we ema me bo voice no am won hu de na me ka ne last Saturday a kofo se me nyai na menim de me ka no because me security expert na sometimes people don't understand che we ye President Ruto e na okasa no obi pena asemo enye se no obi opena asemo e na abrante no call ye se okwa akobam no ye ntie voice no
metengeneza yes tumetengeneza yes
Enti video media shows is ya uba Ahenfie TV ananse Ahenfie FM 106.1 on Facebook a obehu se President of Kenya Okasa na obi opena asem ekoye say President me po asem amintwa na sisi ameka say ya pamu mu. In fact, let me read. I say Kenyan President William Ruto's security details has been changed following what the authorities described as a serious security breach during a Thanksgiving event in Ganzi, Kilifi County on Sunday. President Ruto was addressing the public when a man breached the security cordon, accessed the dais, and grabbed him. The security officers responded swiftly to contain the situation and restore order. The Inspector General of Police in a statement said he has ordered immediate changes to Ruto's security details in a movement to strengthen protocols and seal any existing vulnerabilities.
Wow.
The IGP of Kenya Police Service or say he has ordered immediate changes of President Ruto's security details in a movement to strengthen protocols and seal any existing vulnerabilities.
International say IGP te say de nka ye wo ye ratete yehoni. Uko Kenya IGP no de course nti enimanimu ya ena wasesa ne security details no eba no bambo kuo a ehwe na koni ebedi esu se de be ya ono ankasa Ruto no ebetumi enya bambo yia saa de na esi ye nti enimanimu na IGP netu anamon se saa kuo no yensesa no kra se de be ebetumi aboa ama Ruto ni dwumadie ebetumi akoso se de be ya ono a Ruto bambo ho nsem no entapi because omo ahu said the course no ya nwe ye na ebisa course biemu a ebe hadwene pa nana oman bia enano na meka em se benada no na meka se no amaya huduo ni nyina no ye ka se oman bi gina ne na so a ade ba ko a ye hwe pa eye bambo ho nsem oman ne bambo ho nsem oman na nkasa ye bebo ho bai na emu mpenimfo no so ya ba omo ho bai.
Right.
Enti saa nioma ni nyina no se wujeje mu a e kamia se wunye serious. Saa nioma na eboa ma yedi hu se so oman we ye bo omo ho ban mpenimfo omo wo oman nim no ye bo omo ho ban at the moment saa de no ba kokora ho be top no because president no e oman no asset.
Right.
Ono the first gentleman. Enu ti na kane no se akunsia na ye chewo hene pani ehu se yabo omaimu ni nyina at the moment akun besi na ye be chewo hene no ni ehu se omaimu ni nyina e na ya che no and it's so sad ye kwa animu no ye hwe se ye ra former vice president obenya bambo a etisa na anye sa pa dia ebe hadwene
mame kwa ahoma no so na me ne Richard Kumado or ye fraud prevention expert and a security consultant entwetwe enkomo ya ya ase ayedi ho enkomo wo anopa Ahenfie 106.1 opani machi
me na me da sen
pacho ho ye
yes sir
great the attorney say weekend no now was worried kakra because of video na echo viral Ghana had the on say bibia ye normal enya hwe because I'm sure say mo amosia security ho adwuma no munim say yemfa enya hwe enya adwuma video no chere say the video no who say Dr. Baumia echo health work they say oni abedwafo ni na adofo nom to anamon exercise. Wohwe video na wo se video no oni nipa ba ko bi na enam a omoko na mihu enam say na okọ ni say ya no ade na security phone protected no omo defend cheze o se wo video na no nche na security phone endi nanimu ne dia me ha mani maybe ebia me ha mani but dear si wo Donald Trump kuro mu ananka obi kopenabo no ma kire Kenya president e kasa ko bi na they say IGP wo hokra pam security details no. Is it normal say ebia president and also obi oye potential person like this or benam sa in the name say me person nipa humi ana?
Me na say we are senior officer of this country. And you are no one there. And she say ya ne ya tell us say ya ne so that we apologize a bit properly.
It does.
But the truth of the matter and now one of the difficulties I work from her. I said we should set up what we call Presidential Security Services, GSS. Meaning, only say apart from President Rawlings, no, you need any organization, any unit, any department that selects, chooses, and assigns security duties to our VIPs and VVIPs in this country. And to be sure, when parties come to power, people pick from all places and but the countries where we pick the democracy from, they have a standardization. So there was some standardization now. Yeah, select you say the leader of a political party, let's say NDC MPP. Now, organization say Ghana, now you assign those who become your security leaders. Whether you will win the election or you wouldn't win, that's the way it is done appropriately all over the world. Nigeria say DSS. Omo protecting the VIPs and the VVIP. But I know it's a major problem. And no cover by and power. A young passe, dear, not security officers warning him, and answer more niche, and answer more niche. But the fact of the matter is that the way we behave in this country when it comes to assigning security officers to VIPs and VVIPs, it is something we need to look at it carefully and properly again before say one day you better sorry no not create a problem am I.
And TBB say no. Then I was sanka because video na yehwe no se one nipa ba ko pena enam a wo ni nsa nifa so unse nachi ewo ho nanim ewo ho ni nchemu ewo ho me kan we evi say Donald Trump mpo ana ogina simpie so ye campaign ana security service ewo around no sniper bi nyame nko anka ye bonadwene mutuo ama yenimdie na esi. So bibi say no nka under normal circumstances health work be say na onam abontia saying there was security details in here.
He need to write to the police. Na police are man escort. And to me name say Oma yes up Oma uses our procedure na.
Normal say security for eka ho but na be won nanim pa na be so won echi. I don't know whether it was private and answer bia Ghana security.
Okay, so that is what I didn't want to say until you have raised it. They use their party boys, and it became a problem for us one day. And when particular individuals were in government or they are in positions, some of the people you see around are not security officers from the state. They are party people. And it raises all manner of questions, Maya. But so a person called health worker, one of the things they can do is to write to the police. Now police are money escort. So man, I don't know why they didn't do that. FBI, they want to use their party people. And so that is where we are. But as a nation, the standard procedure in terms of security provision for our VIP and VVIPs, there has to be somebody responsible. And when you are selected as the leader of a political party, at least there are two political parties, with security details, you start moving with them before election, and it doesn't mean you will win or you will lose. So what they do is say the amount Now, we near they continue. When they don't win, they go back and they give another set. So, for instance, security officers now were assigned to President Akufo-Addo. Now that he's not in power, they call them back. Then they assign a new ones to President Mahama. That is where levels of accountability and responsibility comes in. Other than that, who is responsible for what? And who is accountable to who? Those are the questions we need to be asking as a nation.
So, you say political atmosphere na shasiye kosro. One now more. It's enam. Any minim say BBC ebe toaswa nkasa. Because me kai say yera President John Dramani Mahama na wo position no. O shasiye ye BBC obo se na bia one ne ma no mu twi bicycle no mu namu na bia toro bia bo hu no no atwi moto na onamu. Meaning say do say ya omo yese de be nipa be hu say omo ka omo ho. But balancing sa de no and security measures no say na omo nsinya no say de me a enkoye te say e say me ben Dr. Bawumi akra na security pamopame na emom nso security mfo no nso hwe say omo be bon ho ban na obi ankwanko ha no.
No, number one, it depends on the individuals themselves. And number two, it depends on the arrangement they have with the state. I mean, you know this country, NDC, MPP. So sometimes they drag the issues to create unnecessary tension in the country. Other than that, we all know what to do. So I can only hope and pray somebody in a year. Some year in a year, some year in a year, the say nothing untoward should happen.
Before Sobekon, Mamimbusa in general, Osha Ghana, I mean, dear a danger no, yen sheda ehu. A demon betimia ya manko for who. I'm asking this because Sebia oko baby to say USA, Ebia China, oko miamia bebre wa. O man for na ye security conscious, meaning say, adebia potentially. Ebetimi akoso ham no omunim mame ma local example e say wutimi hu say emrante bia se bia no mu kododo omukuta sekan na edru ba bia wo traffic mu no no mu de sekan ne asoni kutomu esire sika wan fa mana de wa wosi obi kra ton tie ne nasefo e wo kwan mu a we know those things are dangerous, but as usual the normal times there any a challenger you say
it's not a public education. Other than that, you know, I can say some of the things we do in this country, it is too dangerous and it can create problem for us one day.
Open your dance in your show.
Thank you.
And ye from me Kwadwo Misa Dudono from me KSM Pacho Muntio me offer say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. Say MPP, NDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana Mankoso. How do we build the nation? It's me of Asidibiano. Say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Utimunsa oka enyasa sem Ghana Mankoso unsem noka enya amanyosem tempacho pidebia mfamo efidelonto Ahenfie radio na muntie program efrena Anopa Ahenfie hosted by my nephew Nana Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
But I say senior Kweku Sintim Misa KSM and also Anopa Ahenfie A Square. Now back to our topic. Ye be lines na de yabu boss no pese okabi abetimi akabi na afi won so share wo experience aduane a wo di no ye comfortable wo experience e wo aduane na wo di enimu ene ye ka full safety aduane a ye di oman bebre wo ho a omumfa ni agro insu a ye nom oman bebre mfa insu na ye nom ni di agro ade ba ko e ha me pa me ni FDA for no betwetwe nkomo eye ensuo. Let me tell you, nan saying typhoid ekosoro pa. Typhoid ekosoro pa. I am shocked. Now I am very very common. Typhoid no nso no. Ye be ka che sabi eye nkrofo na ya no pa. enyoma basa ye free ehu be ya ne enom na nsuo basa ya na bi wo nso a yesi ensuo no memfa enyina wiem ene ebeka no kra wa wutie mi dodo na nsuo ayeto drinks ayeto ewa wiem enti odi begina wiem a ne yanto obesa de aba begu eho ye ne FD for betwetwe nkomo but me bien lines no ene say me nu mienu aduane be na wudi wo ye okay wo experience atosode de wokoto abontene nnuane na wudie no wankasa wudi a ahode wo mu ma wo first aduane se na esitie ene nneoma bi asesa na se wa woto a obitimi ka se first mu se wunu a esi wa be 2 days kura no eja anwa mo pa ade ache so de ene minim se bia wodi anwa mo a ade ache so a ebeti nsu asei bibia asia na mayenka ho ase mibie lines no yentwetwe nkomo oba de yebobo so from anopa ni nyina bepem samri ene aduane ho asem ka ansa na ye ne FD4 atwetwe enkomo ene line ye use e different kakra line na ye use no eni mpatotro eto mbacho monfanto TV ne so ne Facebook na nkofo nso enhwe bi technical team bacho momra na mome connecting mame studio line na ye use se say enye line studio line na ye use no 0557 0557 101231 0557 101231 and 0557 101232 0557 101231 and 0557 101232 one number no into about 0557 na no about 10 no about 12 no about 31 and answer about 0557 na no about 10 no about 12 no about 32 0557 101231 and now 32 into last number in sisa into about 0557 101231 and now 0557 101232 net say you know what kasanti yenkwa homa no so okay hello 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 Mpachotimika. The lines are blinking.
106.1 Ahenfie FM.
Hello?
106.1 Ahenfie FM.
Pacho Muntio, me offer say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. In medical intra, when Yamanjo Semno, say if you try MPP NDC, BPNDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana Mankoso. How do we build the nation? It's a me offer Sidibiano. Say utie Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Utimi so oka enya sasem Ghana Mankoso nsem no ka enya amanyo sem temperature pi debia mofamo afidele nto Ahenfie radio na muntie program efrena Anopa Ahenfie hosted by my nephew Nana Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
Mewa Ahenfie ti munganjira me mami fofie se mina mafie lise miti Ahenfie na mebe no Ahenfie idea same me mafie 106.1 my goddess yentie Ahenfie eneme mami fofie yentie Ahenfie yenye ura Ahenfie
All right. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What you want to say?
Me pacha from Ivan Century, because free agogo.
Right, me too.
Hello?
Yeah, me too, Pacha Kasawadarma.
Me pacha, the American found most started to Babia, and the trainer, Adriania Woody, impact ne house safety are there, and near the other. The American found a set, and then in the air to Adriania, the auto, and the auto. Their main focus is on Adriano Ede, not the quality of the food, and that's how nutritious it will be. But they safe for our consumption. Even a negotiation, I'm going to come. If you market, said the Bayete. One are watching by ye, one are on one by ye, and as a PC, who prove at the market sort in a go said the bed, mammy by ye do, or near will consume and I answer consumers so, and you need safety home, you're getting at your home. It's in fact, we are in danger. Apart from Galan say, danger said they might so near me. This is another area, and it's a queer be mango for kidney problems, any other disease. I mean to me, woody, Madam was libre.
Yenso, Eda was say, thank you so much. Hello. All right. Hello, good morning. Hi, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me who you announce where? Right, me too, Yankasa.
But that's for me and Uncle Pon, we shall need my power Bomagana Magna. Kaka make an attack. And we are in some now, been a Sunday bow, and to go or Cotadia, or starting detail. So, you better say in Yanoma, yeah, the could be a Yama Salano, you better will be a starting date. And you are in a free idea so. And you must say in Yanum, Sunday by your Macotadia. Musha says starting date to I don't know what Cotadia, over Cofayare, and the Buffy.
Mr. say, and I have full safety and FDA for no so better train and come on this very subject. And you, hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, over.
But you want to say?
The patrol original Isaac Ayaba near Cassie Station, Hope.
But you meet to Yankasa.
Offer, my member of Basona mean secret on what Samna and Opana Wokano. Share on my room, there be a mecate secret, and sometimes they are no offending Mabia. No one will say a secret system, a poor. What I say on Mampeni, Akufado time. Once the security man and was in channel. She acquired Papa Faso, a dinner honoma, Yaria Bona, or Timmy Beshu Honoman, San Amman for Timmy Rassiade, Echo. Nano Crampon, Toya Mufasa, and I also come Mampeni, who by still, your secret for no anti man, yes, man. And you best say a secret phone penny for the same. Same Punusa was there or Mokobe, Binomoko Funko for being intelligent for not on back, Tretromo. No to the boy and pen for who by ya. Or when yes, I am quite young pen for who you. Because I said Bomia and Namia, just and your friend. On your opposition leader. No one to make the no so no one and who say and yet nothing. I don't want some offer. I don't know some media to see. Say, Diana, I am a yana say, what Diana Bakuno? Yet the rubber Maku has a 3, 4, 5 near the Achichramo. And the best by penny for the woman try and Sabia must have piano a twerker. Nothing can have by you can say rubber on the teacher. So make him up on this idea often can make him up while I'm a poem days off or so.
All right, Jens, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. This one. Lower radio setting, Bacho.
Okay, good morning. This is also Clement.
Right to meet you.
And I'm Daffy. Then I don't get issue half an hour.
Too bad. Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Anna.
What do you want to say?
But your friend Nana Kwame Kasa free attachment.
Nana Kwame meet you.
And pay the amanda was say Omia Quena. Medical security no one some cran, and we are my bride and so. And say, your gun and penny for I don't know, say, maybe a negligence near your more. On say, Donald Trump, who share the way amount for his target before the election, during the election, and sign even or anyway, crowd ye or family. I am a transit, I am a share a gun and penny for the woman we see 2 months as I went to Jimuna, and I'm with some who say, is it not the same politics? I'm an American, maybe an Ghana for Yana. Until you tell me, and penny for no, or Mamma Monka Hankakra. Because BB2 almost is here, the whole Ghana and your best offer. Your face, now you am ready and yes, so Nana. Adriania, some or Ghana and CC, and we are working. Obiti baby Becas and Anna Jantuah, a big good Meduma. But in reality, no, a young Casa life on your 2 assignment. She say, oh, yeah, Adriani. Baby, I want you say, oh, yeah, Adriani, a whole any safe. But obey the Tom and Nipa, Sandy Penny. Ye quay by so come dear. When you dear won't mean surviving. Into me, dear, Food and Drugs Authority, and I feel penny for a share Yapumundi Samson. I think say Branson say was a Omunia tax force, Omunia special one, on visited those areas and maybe a ton of Omuya Adriani, even in a few minutes be a ton to Sudiania Diadina. Omuya said, you man said, ye beya, a nipa darting, a nipanqua, I won't be here. And I see Yakopon come
on your case here, and see, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm not to say.
I'm here to answer.
I'm here to say. First, I'm in Chalamame, or the church of Fancy Banco, I'm in Charka, and I'm telling you.
Right,
I can't make an say. Wham ne say, Ghana Diana Yidi. Wham ne say, Ghana Diana Yidi, you're better so you be a Juma. Hello.
Meet you, Pampacho.
I say you will be a Juma.
I will be a Juma, funny FDN, and never to come.
And one more Juma say, as a Ghana, no, a Jumani, your Fanny Panajuma, or a Jumano, but we never no doubt or pen away. To food, a Kokumas, crime master, all fortunes are where the whole. And then the 3 days with the Kumasa Master Mabako, I will hope. What he came up back, I said, so tricky, are they? When the baby Ghana company for. After we be paid, Juma, your young farmer, your money will pen away. Get a Juma, none of it, we are son. It's beyond the general cost of Ghana, I think. And Bonnie Benny, say, yeah, to buy him pen for some women, no, for some video movie. Some of them major, I made with Yakoso. And upon you, some say, not in the Kranema, will be for Kana on Tilipanenka, and I'm a boy. Fan, if I must say, Manacoso. President was a could be a, but I say, Ghana and Gardens, the Piano, the German, this one and people don't see John on the air. And it's a problem, no? Why the bomb is any pan say, who were Jumani, a Jediana, a Bejason, fair to say, and who be a Okota life where a sensible, and to get it out to Nash. Why did you man sign a corner? Oh, to run it with a Juma, we wire, dear, but do something here. Also, mum need a form of it. You saw me say, sign him on Nemo, one was or vessel. Bit I'm not talking about the million of the other.
All right, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Morning. Hello. 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 Okay, let's look at this. Yes, good morning.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning, Pacho Teminka.
Good morning.
You're frozen.
It is because that's Western North in Serio.
Western North, there's a monitor from Ahenfie TV.
And look at
but to meet you, Yankasa.
I'm not paying medical and I was sick. You fell watch it, time or war in Sheriff and me, and I'm in Papa. I'm not paying children from a couple of own shop. Now, or more, or doing any 2 years for the back into Medina or my Ghana at no. Many of could be kind of say, the young couple who also say, also homogeneous, also music, also monioma. Now, so anyhow, and I hear this here. May you see a gun with Diana, ɛnyɛ aduane a yɛtɔ no abɔnten ɛdidi wopa kɔtɔ na wabɛsi na ɛnoa because the ɔmo aduane no mpo nsuo ni quality no mu a ata hɔ a apae mosquito a nipa da se ne gyina wɔn aduane ɛsi abɔnten ama yɛn tɔfɛ akɔtɔ a ɛyɛ bi nti me ɛtɔre deɛ na medi ɛbie fɔ ho yaw ɛduro yɛ a ɔmo tumi yɛ nyaafo nneɛma bi ne nka ne saa sɛ ɔmo tumi yɛ eyimu nneɛma bi obi a ɔno ɛwɔ baabi a ɔtɔn aduane abɔ ne strata kama no wobɛkɔ na ɛbie fɔ taata nipa yi ɛna wei anda yi wetie deɛ ɔno mu amu na bɛnkwa de si kwan ho ɛsi gata no gata no mu a ɛhye ɛnyɛ bɛtɛ wobɛsɛ bibidie ni a baabi ɔmo kyi bayerɛ tɔn ɛyɛ hɔ na about no so gata no mu nyinaa bɔn nso yɛtɔn bayerɛ yɛtɔn dɔkono yɛtɔn ɛyɛ fo okunu mu ɔmo deɛ ɔno agye dan store room ɛyɛ ɛni wɔ mu baabi ketewa bi na ɛkɔ kyesa nipa no nti ɛbɛsɛ bifo sɛ ɔmo ne fɛn ɛna obiara a ɔyɛ aduane tɔn biara ɛne nsuo a yɛnom wobɛde baabi a yɛka nsuo wobɛhu sɛ bɔɔla ne taa ase nso yɛde fata a yɛka nsuo saa fi no nyinaa ɛkɔ nsuo no nyinaa yɛtɔ no bɛde ɔno nso agye sɛt wɔ baabi adwiri so ale bibia kama ne nkɔ to sɛ adua yɛ fɛ saa nipa no ɛdi fata aka no ɛnyɛ yie yɛbɛsɛ sɛ anɔpɛ ɔmo ba bi sɛ ɔmo ma ne sɛ de srɛ ɔmo adwuma no a ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo fa pɛrɛpɛrɛ yɛ ɛnyɛ ɔmo ma yɛ hu ɛdi yɛ sɛ yɛ bi ɛne yɛ na nti na sɛ no mo yɛ ready sɛ drink bɔ ho a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ no the ɛdi yɛ hwɛ ama gym kraba bɛgu sister no yio afe na ɔmo ka ho asɛm yɛtɔ no dodoɔ no a yɛafɛ wie no.
All right, yɛda ase yɛma obi nso mbrɛ bi. Good morning. Hi, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you want to say?
My friend from
Right, meet you.
Because that's what I say.
What do you say?
Because that's what I say.
All right, meet you.
Yo, video now. The tools say a year that I can say I'm more calm MC. Okay, no one among. But when you say environmental for Omumway, and your man and Nam got any winner could do a free jetty. Meaning if you scrap this, you know. A work some mainstream there that the Wabi see a Buabu Pililivono. The enemy Sania TV no, ni screen no, Roberts Duma, Omuya, Omudigum. Could you 2 more, Ben Abdallah? Could you Omuya say, and Omuya demolition you in India, could see, and go founders go. If I want to free Abu Pilili, why could see, and Langajan Sibibia, gas filling station. A June Mudia, no. Fiji no more, why I move copper bill. Any better crepe bill. Ya can I wait till I say, no. No matter two, that anano. It's only a near Piatum. You can environmental, Omumway. This is the Hunya in Infaso. Not more. High tension, I say. Last time we got to high tension, it take off from. I was thinking, yes, Tanko for the PM everywhere. Could you say, what about structure grammar to say, a trabagata nano? This BBC and Sana, the Critica, send me uncle for being your beard. I send on my journey about Moso. Could you, for my way, the Sremosa got an idea. Only a more calmer and Ben Abdallah. Only as a Colmampong, MC, and we ask what. Only a Montasa, not uncle for never. You can move warning. Because you try to do a credible pretty public toilet. To be the king. The Oka and Kobe Biakoyo. Miss Rema, a damn, let you. Momedia Sunday. That's it.
Right. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, Uteminka. Okay. Right. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Julius Agawana.
Julius, meet you.
I mean, you can now ask me about the Kaka America about the drug law. Honestly speaking, for more the down on more watch my mufano. For more to me, say, you may be and fast system. Maybe your farm, no corral, some question of what in Mufano. These are some a friend of the draft and that more. Push again,
Minso Medasi. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes.
Alfred, me got a free of what?
Right, meet you.
Jantuah, more than power idea and pay. So you nearly same.
Right.
Jantuah, Mammy Georgian CBB. So, couldn't say somewhere much say February. And I mean, put say every abani and drink be a friend juju. I call it drink be juju and some body in this drink city. Now, don't obey those drugs and also those men are some down about things. I've witnessed this a lot of and I say pubs. I hope if you are watching out from Gusutos, I name man and see a job. I'm going to go for FDR Seminole, who can't now copy him now, Sabonachi. The image of my chromo yet, only on the tongue near the idea. Check the damage about stop boys. Aduane baby obi ton aduane gata na yemu ma ye ma no kwan to omra ne enye adwuma ne enyi gata no nipa no kran ti ho we ni kwa san ko ton aduane anto guso son aduane ye ye ne den na me stress e Asante Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amokunye yesterday no obo asen kania system e tune ni matete ne oba bo asen na me din kama na nkan san no abaha na Jantuah me din yami jaw me da ati
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you want to say?
But no, Dimone Katam from Accra District.
Accra District. Now, so monitor live from Ahenfie TV.
Michelle was TV live.
All right, see you too.
Okay. I think I said, I'm person nunca.
Who say?
I think I said, I'm person nunca, sir.
But who was so casa?
Ghana saying, oh, yeah, president, yeah, military president.
I didn't know casa.
I mean, Minuka is a Michelle Abon of Rollis. Oh, me. President,
good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
What do you want to say?
I'm President Femin Samo.
Right, meet you.
Yeah, Nana, would you assemble the two and say food for no bar no so say drink you a feno bokina and I know. Me we say and no food for Aja to say Antonom and I want something to say.
But also there.
Drink you Juma Tonom, your friend Bokina. I don't know for Afra.
A Burkina, okay.
Teacher to Honum. On Babu so mammy say, Yajatum, food boy Jatum say, Babu, I know, and as I say, Madaruma, Troto Pammy. That is also me, yet also me, Nana. If I told Omwa, Omoton, Dija, or Mantamona, first the tank answer for more lines and over here, Muja, I don't know. Mobile ransom with a food for say Omomba runs and instead of say Omodin Panama Cola, but when we jam say Arabian man, I say Omoyan Anwa screen no moyeno. Omoba now boys in a background no. Oma Jagger Funisika, Miami Nimbia. Omoja no mama satisfied. Meanwhile, in Panama, on quite a love beer.
Are you sure, say, a free FDA for what and so before from?
And I maybe say, some is a food for a vessel, or more Monton Adio, Mantel now, I have a 2 Moja for share, or Mojam say Arabia anymore. So food for a vessel.
Yeah.
Good. And if Bizoma say, boys in a bar ransom, or Muntrino me, no bar, or Munya Jumani, or Mujisco and Jan, who are no bar, no, I froze a year, Bizarre say, a genuine, the Arabian woman, a quaban on Faswa, they be a review one, or Bafaso, or Bahaman, and what on ultimate digital. It means you know when a person back, Bomadia, Bokina, no name, a man of Diga, Bujo, and Matamon, or Mopumden, Passopa.
Hello.
Hello.
It's good morning.
Yeah, what's going on? Mr. Coy.
Yeah, me too, Kasa.
No, can't listen. Share about Isuka, Stadiology, SA. Now, it's so young, I didn't get so. It's so young, for another car at the park on it. Any miracle, and any back on way. Any car on my way. Nobody knows it's a car, no seeing him military president, now completely, because he has what thing. You're military. Because I'm not the because possibly the body, and you should come show. Let me hear no good to me every so move back. So wow, you're good, Papa. You're good. I don't know who say. And I'm going to maybe.
And say, yeah, that's many FDA director between and come very soon on the Amoka Huasem. Good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
What do you want to say?
And I'm back to a friend, Ajiman, make us a picture of you.
Ajiman, Secretary of Sumitio.
Nana, say, FDA for the bar. I just want to ask them, Omankasa, between themselves and their God, they should tell us whether or not we are working, whether or not Ghana, we really have what's before FDA, food and drug authority. I'm saying, Nana, I read it say FDA for a banana. Every bar, every pub, every hotel, what Ghana they are selling these things. Every follow they know it. Get Obian Kahi. So me Ghana over there, I'm say, Yame, any time, Yame, any cry me. Now, the institutions that we have, they all fail us and they are continually failing us. It's about time, say, like,
right. All right, me that's it. You best have a musoma men kwa manusona mene ura Nathaniel na kwabna enkroma oye FDA Ashanti Regional Head. Ewa ha opani mechiao. Hello.
Saying that Ahenfie come out. Congratulations.
Me that's it. Me say adwuma na afa ne ye be ne mo.
Alright, okay.
Asa adwuma no ye didie adwuma no de etia ne say Food and Drugs Authority agi atum so ebedi awie na ehun sunsanso bebre me busa say ye duane na ye amogi tum no yetimi di mane ye yi se yetimi di a denti na sela nkofo complaining say ase matiada
Yo, me that's many agents. But me fa njama retie for no ahe for na me nka se me that's e wa kwanya odi amai. The other kind say MD, you man no. Yeah, one she say, yeah, the group of parents and I met to me, sir, or being fat and Chinese and Rabbitas. Now, Tamina, Nanka, Santimemo, Bia or Toy Journey, say a restaurant, say, yeah, the friend of vendors, top bar, the girl look on an uncle, LG character. Name, by the who say, and just and channel. And this is a quema, may enter chair, may a quirkua, omoyania, no, as Santimemo. Now, I search on the somewhere, so they be ever boy in that home. Now, the almost in a set, it's man, say a match to me. Yeah, and say you're quite pro. Near her say, my gentle to me, sir, on your January. Say, Mr. Man was son or yana. Now, the almost in a set, you know, said I was a kind of, any nanny, but yeah, I'm an but yeah, Nanka, FDA officers were the beer market or Santi Memo, restaurant, pub, and they are here such a night. Ayana and yes, didn't do that person. To be the other person is oh, yeah, which is not be complaining. Unfortunately, my auntie are now okay. But the Jamaica offer the dinner, Yadia to Mumpo. Now, Ofana and then we be Hunamno, and yesterday I was here at the channel, my assunte. And if I want to my dear, oh, yeah. Uma asɛm ne ba na deɛ na me ka no sɛ asɛm ne ba second for sɛ nipa na ɔyɛ deɛ no mmara wɔ hɔ sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ o report ma institution na yɛ responsible nti Jantuah deɛ ɔbɔ ne sɛ media to mo sɛ ampa wahwɛ yɛ sɛ fa nyina yɛtumi de nti sɛ ɔyɛ baako gye but ɔma na baako bi asɛpe a anaa nsɛm ba sɛn na hyehyɛeɛ sa wɔ corrective adem. You know, the mechanism say, you get to say, obey mama to me. Name say, I'm not too many years, and if I'm not here, I was the Johnson. Anything I am monitoring, I said to move on and say, we be able faster and so a granny, be and no with the engine, another reaction, never no problem. My attitude was if you did not, yeah, action. And see, I have to let you do for me, I think. Yeah, this is after crime, not I can't hold on a minute.
The attorney said 2026 year 25th of May. Is the assurance ben na de be mayen say si ehu bibi mpo ne e kan obey amaye.
You know me that's and coming here and come looking to go din ama we hu nkofo a me ka say asantema aya de papa. Okay ya e media me no share we be na office me ka share. Sa ade ba kwa me Masha Santama Bonisa, Ubi Biara obey complain among me. So what for Diane, where dear Diane? Then Mana MD and Sasha said, now, Asamba. The other kind of said, means I would make you do private as an implications. Number two, Maya, if you Munam, you're not catastrophe, I'm a bit. Men from my uncle's bedroom or from Kofua or my boy, my information. Then you are down to make us and Kofia, and I know what you're man. You're not the whole school. I'm here to for. Can be so the best check one say, and then they come Ahenfie. Wow, my information, there. I executed number show. The show and my mom may be there. You do the guy. Nama can say, who will bring the guy Abuama? Ya bought a sentiment who buy the degree. Now I can't one.
Where the minim send no me know what you train home come on. Makuma swadi. In so na kamei ayenom. Inso ahodo ya brands ahodo ya magia tuma yetimi no mane yeyi mo ka kire ye se memma nipa kro no emfansi awiem oil mo ka mama emfansi awiem milk ma emfansi awiem eda so si awiem eno ane eto in fact supermarket dodo na di hunfo where insuo me ne kakra bi aye conscious na me kwa koto inso say sachet water say bottle water se mahu say e wo inside the parliament but dodo na no say dodo na wo mu eton insuo drinks ahodo na eye papa ni nyina mpo no e wi abon direct omu yi pie it is something na no me kan ho asem but it appears omu guso eye yentimi njai yentimi nye bibia amfa ho se de be protected.
You know, that's adaba ho a ne washa ne public education. And so Asantema for the Benachi side, the Robosa Oko supermarket, Oko shop, now will be the and so will be the San Esa and Pa. Wouldn't be a bay. Omunyaga, Obeja, Bakono. The woman was a make and make a MD surveillance. Now, Ebia, Adia Mania, I have a woman on the Ivy Brain, said, may I defend the name and him. The Brena, me friend to that. As I say, you were did this, or do a hand on him, two channel, but you say, it was so cost to be a what it's for. I don't know, but say, wow, was supermarket, wow, was shop. Not there were ya Baba, so ya, the make a channel says, there were the member. Me ba me de nsaba ko ebe ye de ma eseme I wo say my close dawa me final ma final wa utene ya me prosecute na no ade bi ko so a say yanka ebe ha wa wo ton ade no wo de ade si bi ya bo hu de wo say enye uguzo ya say me no dia he no bia me complain say oh ene asante ni da ya so da ba no ni chi mo den. And I say, Messi, Miss and my associate to phone say, Uko baby. Now, almost had any beer. And I can say one too. But more than when you just try, Michelle Police for you to say, now you forced the law to the letter. Nana, the great power, but as I mean, model only year man confirm. So, Mamma, so, guys, for market for no, almost from the MDI into the thing for. Because you say, oh, my dear, Kwadwo Jantuah, I think I have to start doing that, and I'll do it.
Intimate was here. Yera Nathaniel Nana Kwabena Nkrumah, FD Ashanti Regional Head. O kache say, wana umuton insu na drinker. Umu yipie ba bontene no, itiamra.
Minya, itiamra. Say me explain no. Say o ton ade. Say yensu, say drinks no. And then say ko funo me kan hu say ewia and nsu won so ma ade na woton no. Ye fa more di microorganisms. Uyi ba bontene na ewia ne bo mo sana. Ukenya mo. Emma, esa to say any. Yeah, na saying me na asantema for us no. Obi ekoto nsu ana otanum. Eno ohun say dey asa ne taste na otache no. Asisa ena oyi asuchi. Yeah, say he say I problem one of the problem storage. And see any money man there you could see the factory down. And I man here dey say the kappa. Why nyanka mi no. And I kind I said dey say the cost here say did you say no? I remember who they were confirm with that in some way, in some way, Nipana oil on some soon keep into the will be on top. And I think I'll start doing it.
Interesting. Papa, you better say, minim say, Nkofua monitor. Enti uwo hotline bia, say bia will be per se or free when who be bisa. Maybe because we will confronting say, ade FDA for say. Memfa wo drink ni pie ma bontin ma wia mono anase memfa insuo mento nsuo a ewia bone direct na de yare beba no line bi wo ho a ebetimi afre ebetimi aboy ana
beta so I na ma say so say kind of kai no so who be bia men confront ni tako no en kod tako ne ko ham say emramu no wanya kansa na tako na resist na ko fanse me bench no wi asotwe a yeah, mama, you say it's many asafo and police for and security agencies. No, a boras up piano. Why are you to say? There was a gentleman show me one of my best and Yama made Danka, it's a load out to Yama. Say, be yes, can be my. How can be here? Now, would you ever fucking kind of that? But, oh, mammy, oh, swa, or do you need our not to be on me? My young more, you're home by now. Sunday. You perceive your initial to be a Juma Swaba. That's a time of order.
All right. Open your dance in your Misha.
Miss Medasa,
Mr. Nathaniel Nana Kwabena Nkrumah, FD Ashanti Regional Head, NNH Nkomo. The key thing in say, first of all, Omudomu Yomejuma. And Yabia Nibi Omuwo. But one of the things I need reason here. aduane drinks na ya de ba bonten no when you say experience ne pe
ai na
nsuo ne drinks na ya
won say wo mu na omu ton nsuo no e wo stores no minim adekronti a eya asese ya be adapti suban bi say obi apese onyi na ade mpi abonten ma obi hu enti nsuo no se de wo kan ne say bia nipa cross so mpore nya ehokra na problem ne dodo na afi na problem ne dodo ne ye omo yi nsuo ni begu abonten tu won se awia ne bebo so fra no pa kwapem anwumre ade yankasa plastic ye nsuo egumi mompo ye se nya ma yapom dene na awia ne sanso ebosoa kwapem se anwumre ye besese akogu dem ansa na enti nsuo ba ko ne betima sese agu awiam ne de kodam ne yesesa na enwumre yesesa kosa bia be 2 weeks ansa na nsuo na sa na no kwasem se nsuo omom ye sachet water no FDA fofo mani enko ho na se mi nsuo sai na mi to ba ko bi ewo ehonom na mentimi anom timi di nsuo ni si ho di aka no
sent wo
dan adichi ya me pagya ya me hwie nsuo no uti senti bi ewom no na me busa me ho se enti sa nsuo we no aso FDA fo ahwehwe me ho se nsuo yiye because ye nsuo wa abontina ye to ano antina wo ka bibi se typhoid ama ne home ne so pa se ya ye womi na ye benya typhoid because ye nsuo na ye nom ne nkoyie kra na wo mo wodwom na omu nu aduane no nso no nsuo ya ye hu ye ewo TV su na no na etenetene bo nsuo bi mu ema wo mo sesade no aduane ne ede maye ne enti no FDA fo ye bese wo mo se wo mo ho so ye papa oh my Ghana ye wo mu no doctor emra ne wa ho na de aka ye enforcement no se ye be hye nipa me ye de mra na ye adwuma no eno pa ne ye problem asese ye fam wo ebi na ye kola bi kai wo bi anu akosu atwi moko no kra wo de magi agu kosu moko ni se de be ye moko ne be ye de na nka kosu anso moko de efa de ho ben e de ye den e de pa e ye de wo abrabo a ye boyim
Meba Fiamamene Reverend John Awuni, my Executive Chairman, Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, FABAC, and Chichen Komo. Matisse Brofun Kwana Okenti. I know I'm one behind you. Oyana Muchichimu. My Reverend, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Yadanyamiase.
And yes, Utimika Tree and English because I need to catch him. And then it's okay, Yadanyamiase. I know they are no try now. Yeah, the best friend, but the air can want some a year, Adrianina idea, and I'm sure say this particular conversation and ya can't want some ka. Ekwanya ye faso ye diani a ye die ebe safe amaye and minim say answer na diani kraba FDA won hihye ya emamo e wosam ye say adwuma no but it appears to say mawie aduane na wie no say ye drink o say ye nsuo say ye beverage o a maye ne kama from factory no enye pia bontene pe wona mo ton ama consumers no na akwakoye problem. I'm sure it's a problem way about. What can we do? I am worried. So what can we do in terms of our safety? Because this is not the first time we are discussing this particular subject.
Well, thank you so much. I want to applaud you people, the station, for raising this matter. This is a very, very important matter that indeed we will have to be discussing it from time to time, because a people, or let me say an individual, a family, and a nation is as good as what it eats. If you eat garbage, you will bring out garbage and you will be garbage yourself. Every living organism takes the shape of whatever it eats. So as a matter of fact, food safety is very critical element. And let me say that the food safety is just not only confined to regulators, such as the Food and Drugs Authority, or even the Standards Authority. Food safety is very key or very it's a responsibility of everybody, every individual in the country. Because the eyes of the regulatory authorities cannot be everywhere. It is a moral responsibility of every citizen of this country to ensure that whether the eyes of the law are looking on you or at you, or they are not looking at you, you must ensure that whatever you are doing, it will lead to enhancing the life of the people that your produce will be feeding. So having said this, I would say that the level that I am deeply concerned with the kind of food that is in this country. Not necessarily the already packaged food and all that, but indeed, most of the locally produced goods, more especially the one that the health experts say that it is very good for our health. For instance, the vegetables, the cabbage, the lettuce, the cucumber, the carrot, or all those vegetables that most at times we eat them almost raw. What are their chemical compositions? Who regulates how much chemicals, pesticides they put on these things? Because for instance, if you talk about rice, you talk about most of the things that we import. There are regulatory authorities that are at the ports, that are at the various borders. And as a matter of requirement, if before you bring in these goods into the country, you must have registered those goods for with the regulatory authorities. Then when they test those goods and approve that they are good for consumption, then you can bring them in. Failure to do that will incur the wrath of the law. But a farmer who is producing onions or producing tomatoes, producing vegetables generally by a water body or somewhere, who regulates that particular farmer? If the farmer decides to put in certain chemicals to let the vegetables grow within 2 weeks, instead of it going through its normal life for 4 weeks or 8 weeks, who regulates that? And this is a major concern, because I pass almost every week by vegetable producers, and I see that they keep on spraying pesticides, spraying chemicals. I ask them, how many times do you put these chemicals on this vegetable? They say, oh, every 4 days. And I say, wouldn't the vegetables be very toxic? They say, oh, vegetables. No. So my question is, you go and take that is as fresh as anything, cut it as fresh. And we say it is healthy, particularly those of us who are a little old. They say, eat those ones, they are healthy. And then you eat them, and it turns out to give you another sickness, because the chemical content in it is very, very high. The people are spraying every 4 days until they harvest.
Wow.
Who goes to test these vegetables to see that they are healthy? For me, that is my area of concern. Because for the established ones, the factories, the imports, the direct imports, there are regulatory authorities there. But there is an unseen market, an unseen side, where I'm not too sure that regulatory hand reaches there. And a lot of us, in the name of good health, are tilting towards that area. These days, farmers, when you even talk about maize, no farmer will go and then plow the land. They begin with the cultivation of the land by spraying some chemicals on it to kill the weeds. Then they now plant. Then they go on with chemicals until they harvest. When they harvest, and they want to store it, they use chemicals to store. Indeed, I've had occasions and reports where beans, people are using cement to store beans so that the weevils will not destroy them. They use all manner of chemicals to store beans. Recently, I bought a bag of beans from the north, and I was told that I should ensure that I wash the beans thoroughly and dry them before I can cook them. Otherwise, I may get my body intoxicated with chemicals.
I didn't hear that. Mr. Awuna, I didn't hear that part. They said wash your beans because
wash the beans over and over and dry it before you can now begin to use that bean for whatever you want to use it for. Because they use cement to store the beans. They use DDT to store the beans.
No, Mr. Awuna, I can't believe it. Are you saying that in the north, they use cement and the chemicals that you mentioned as a preservation method?
This is what I am told. I bought the bag of beans. The bag of beans, I have it right now. That's
Jesus
what
Christ.
The supplier, those who gave to me, told me.
And the supplier told you to wash it thoroughly before you consume it.
Who bought it for me told me that is what, and I've even seen video content on WhatsApp and all that, also talking about that.
Jesus Christ.
Because of the weevils and all that, people are doing everything to store. I have people in the north who are farmers, and they talk about that. So apart from that is used to produce the crop, there's another chemical that is used to store it. And so no wonder we are having serious health issues such as cancer, kidney-related liver cases, and all that. And that's why I'm particularly happy and applaud your station that we are talking about this, because it's a very, very, very critical thing. And I think that the Ministry of Agri, not only Food and Drugs Authority or Standards Authority, but the Ministry of Agri must turn their attention to this particular side. It's not just about saying that they are producing this bumper harvest, and so there's a lot of food in the market. What kind of food is in the market? What is the quality of that food? What chemicals are in it? And that is a major thing, because right now there's no, if you talk about food safety, most of the food that is produced locally, I wonder how safe they are, because I pass through most places where they produce vegetables. I've never seen agricultural officer, extension officer, or anybody around there trying to regulate how they spray the chemicals on the vegetables. The beans, the maize, the soya bean, all those ones, how do they preserve them?
I get the sense that this is also one of the normal things we assume it is not as scary as you see it. So do you do any engagement with the key policymakers, or is it that they are not aware? Or maybe when you raise those issues, it becomes the usual, we will take action to address the situation and nothing happens?
Well, when you talk about that, you say that you are trying to use their power, they will always talk all that stuff, and it's like some people even read politics that you are trying to be against the government and then all that. What you are doing is the right thing. If they listen, they know, because they all eat it. And everything in the market to the life of the people. For instance, we are having a lot of increased smuggling of goods into the country. When the GRA people go and arrest smugglers, politicians will come in and say, release them. Every smuggled product that comes in does not only undermine the revenue potential of this country, but it also stands to undermine the health potential of the country. Because the fact that the thing comes into the country illegally, it means that you cannot attest to the quality of the food.
So finally, what should be the action plan? Because I am quite scared that this is something that is in the system. We know that we have a challenge with production of these crops and foodstuff. We are aware of how it is being preserved. And this is a general knowledge that virtually will not address this issue, but rather will be perhaps acknowledging the success level of this particular advocacy.
The advocacy that begins what is one of the actions. And I will humbly call on the Ministry of Agri to begin a nationwide produced in this country. My major concern in this discussion is how our vegetables are produced in this country. Because we are saying that is a healthy lifestyle when you eat vegetables. But when you look at the way the vegetables are produced, it can be scary.
Mr. Uni, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
106.1 Ahenfie FM.
Ahenfie 106.1 FM. No cray about Coupe.
Kofi, I'm on the tougher quickly now.
Now, I am on the tougher. Yene Reverend John Awuni, on the Executive Chairman, Edema Food and Beverages Association, Ghana. Ya no dia ye nuane omo ye ni nyina no omo nkabom ku no na ye titreni na ene de di nkomo na ochirem se eye na ni gi pa sa Ahenfie TV Ahenfie FM ye di sa nkomo yi fi se ya de ehu hia onte se bi ebru sentrofo dodo na edi hu nkomo na ye nuane ho nioma de ehu hia pa ho nkomo no ene ehu adesua no ya de ehu hia pa na ne kasa emu na ochirem se ye ka ye nuane di a anasa ye ka bibisa na ye de adwi na kogina beverages no nko a se na chemicals wo mni ade o se de aye hu pa ne se ye vegetables no ye jene ye lettuce ye cucumber ye carrots ne sa enum sa nduane ni nyina se no chemicals na ye de hye o chemu a akuafo no enana ibiafo days bia no omugusu aduru yegusu aduro na yate awie no yete na ye dikogu ho a yesanso di eduro guso ansa na beba abonten kra ababonten ama Ghana ni atodi e na o chirem se ha adwen papa ye vegetables a ye nim se vegetable de wudi e ma wa hoden no enei Ghana vegetables no ye chemicals nko a e na egusu e na o chirem se ukwa atifido mantem ho a ye nuanum a omudua bibi ti se emo eni beans no adua no sese no dia koye hu se ebi di cement and a preserve ye beans na ye hu no odwa so no e na o chirem se okoto beans e ma kueni owo sremetifi do mantem o ka kire ne se sa beans ya wudi die bo modia na hohoro hu yie pa fi se beans na fretifi do mantem o eba no dodo na ye de cement e na ehye cement ya ye di sida yawo eno e na ye di hye beans yi afei so ubisa ne se no ye kwa ye nim na mo be na yetu e wo se yetu e da wo chie mu se e wo se ye de hye egu akwan mu na ye hu kwa ya ye for so produce ye vegetables no na ye hu embra ye de beto ho fi se o chie mu a se no ye vegetables na ye di no dudu adi nyina akwan ya ye fa so eye no chemicals a ye di gusu ne se de ye fa so kura no aye hu pa enti e ba ya o se wo di vegetables a wo de pa ho de enko wiase no na o peyare e de aba wo di padua de okan ya ehu pa ne se omo aka ye kuyi omo hu bibi na omo tu anamon pe na politicians aba intervene se ye ba be twitwaje ye nipa no oh we kra de ye ya ye nipa no ye ne be kasa sei na omo agya no enti esi ano omo dwumadie no de emma ni ndi mu pa eya amanyofo a sei no omo dwumadie no omo de aye amanyosem enti se Ghana se de nioma ekono ya mfa ye nan ensi fomu a ebe hadwene nana the okan ya biye ma hyeme cement aye the preserve bees cement aye the preserve bees and ya wodwe ho a wonte ase ye fahi na ya bedu hei ye fahi na ya bedu hei bibia ye di abe for some modernity technology and any bie mmoro so
na say no beans na ye die no
die
enya free stream no de o pa kire ne se ni nipa na ka kire ne se onhuru so
ye pa
so the cement
ni no the cement ni nyoma bi and preserve
tinense ayi agobe na ye die
no se agobe kura ru kodi a wo yem hyehyew yewu
gobe no cement no mudi
preserve because na so wahwe wonam kromo a wo beans dia e ko bi baro wa ye anom no bi epia beans na ho fefefe wodwe ho a wonte ase beans no wo se mbo akura ni na muda de ye nim ni se kane ni wuto beans si wa at least edi some days bia emmo bem yem bi say ho say when was the last time we yi emmo free wo beans mu wadwe ho ahwe adenti na beans na ye hu ewu fita ewu fefefe sa
Mame nkwa ahwan so na mensa entwetwe enkomo ne biem Mr. Gideon Mensa is you ogidigidi fast food or a food vendor me twetwe enkomo opanyi otimenka anopa Ahenfie so ni
me bra panyi me da wase
bajo ohun ye de
nyanyadom bako me ho
de tiane se ogidigidi fast food odi ane de mate se de nti ye da se wo no aduane but ye worried say they say aduane na ye die no eno ane yesi ye prayen na wo ton aduane se wo na akosesa nyoma ni free krum na ye de ama ye die what is say aduane ni bi ho a ye die a e prayen
ready meda se me bla panyi edi kan edi asida me ma tweda ponyankopon se wa hwe so ma na pe da siti esema o busami no kre sesia no the mechanic say nimpa epesika echen nimpa nkwa nti de nipa no benya no na odwene ho odwene nua ho na etosu mienu yeso tibemufo no yeketema so ayede nti so wa o ya to no kra uye ni ye na o de organic eya tibemufo beka se nyede yento
ora mensa kiremu yi o se say se wo ka se
obeye aduane na o de organic beye no na anye dokodoko no tibemufo se yempe
I see
inti na
nessa hold on oka organica yemfa say ye maami nke bi omu ye nkwan a hwentia pepre akedro ne sanyomanyo ne ede atwitwitwu akokọ mesa ne surubisa ne fomwisa no
yes
na okoye ne sa nipa meka say ne ketrema so nyende
yes ntompe
I see
inti dankopon fa apolosafo Ahenfie Ahenfie papa we ba say anka Ghana for be bie ni bibi bia ya organic obo hu de rosa Ghana for yampe ya obi ko fa ba na ya de eduro ahye no na obanyi sika no ene na nimpa no ya de beba nti no ye timemufo no na de betima ka say ye na ye ahwe ehun suye ebi say sorry o mean say obi adwuma obi baji pizza na waji koko achire obi bachi kosua ne pa na majobe 12 na waji koko achire na mi say o say wa na ukun nti ye timemfo no ye na say ye tenase ye fa adwene ye say adwene we ye fa like boy ni pedua no nti na da metimi aka fa ho
na say ye fa ya adwen say ye say adwen na ye fa nyina kwa kosi say ye nim de ye ne ye se ye nye te say de wo kan okofa de ewo ho na a ye nananom no mu nim ye na ye se ye no ye mpe ye nim say amu wei na ebianka ye de no aduane na bada din ene say pa say nye sa ye mu ya ye die na okofa ba ku bi a ne etimi de ye chinkafa de ne etimi de ye anwonomo na ne edigu ye kan say ahaban mu pampan kra wodi a me a obe me ne nasefo na I am sorry say omunni enti yanyintum say ye nim ene edi ne ewu anase de
na said I can emo asem sisi a wonu emo si ho ade beti na hunya ti fifire nti da mesre mo ne say moye mpanimfo a mokasa amanfo ti ye ma education nya mo na education ne koso no etibemufo beti o mo ho ase eno so beboa
ogidi fast food nyame israel o fast food no we
pacho Baku and Insan Estates. Bang down ho.
Right.
Baku Amaga Akusueku. Baku Amaga Sobolo.
Right. Ogidi fast food. Nyami Israel.
Bedamasi.
Mr. Gideon Mensa ACU or no so to Indiana now can Nese if you are the attending say yenim normal
yenim ansanga mekaye no na kanana de na beka ni pase
ewu kakra bi ebidi
ya chi bayire wo fia bayire yi hu ni taste different but bayire abekwa akoto no wa abonten no ubunsa bayire ya fim wo dwene ho a wonti ase na ya duru oman a enuama ya dua ne wo ye man mu mponu ni de ehu echen de ye krade a na chese ayehu pa say yeti wo memu na ye bedua cabbage wo memu ebe ti ye moko wo mayimu ye nya adoa ye kwansusu a na sesa nua ba we an ye dua ha se no yanka se ye ntimi anhwe so ye endi anya apomudene na ye dua ba ye dua no Ghana ha se ye di ne ye benya wo hawde a na because na yeti Reverend Kasa na wo kan se bi me yam hyemi wo se nuane na omu kraba ne mponu omu timi hu regulate ni yie na yedua na yedua no hase ne nso ene seminim sa aya akwadro na aye akuafo o se nso wiase na ekọ na anim o doctor ye beto ye maame mu no omudo afuo na omahye ansane ya ba bedua afudie ene akuani bebo spray na spray no ahye na wadua afudie no na waguso entubo so bebo so spray sa yatete mokokura ni ntosi ni anka kura ni mango abegu oni esa wade a yede behye na ma na bere ye die na ye di no ha na anka ye hu ye se o die ye wo ye mamu nti anu ni ye bedie nya ahoden no enu nu momu no chemicals abema chen de ye krafiri obi ma so de aba enipa onu no on fire ho no ekura nioma na wade ba no kame akoye se sebi se FDA ehwehwe mu ye kura mu se no ye safe kra chen ye dia ye dua wa hase ye Ahenfie ni ye kura
I'm sure see any problem no but to say that making be more as normal times on say you can normal times here obi any problem no but ye nya ho hwe
and ya fan said normal we dey say no ade e
wo hodada
that's we dey wo hodada that's say dey e fi abade dey we dey say no ano
Kwadwo express dey oh ya wo
that's we dey
intosi dey
mom ye nwe ye ho ye be wu anka ewu last year
doctor na ye mo nwanwa o ka say beans ye the cement she na ye mo nwanwa mo nya ma nti na mu nim o e ma ni dey yanim na me doctor me ja beans dey o
really
me ja beans dey from last year ni beans da
kai
na me ni beans so da gise bia dey me hu say obi adua ne me hu say eno kra no na me di bie me ja beans dey da
na gobe pa nanka
enti I mean say on say me dey we me sit here no say me di vegetarian beans na I am okay bam ebi ekwam dem nam so ne dem ekope gobe bi adi na makeka nyoma boma me is me yemu just say if you feel say all of a sudden me di external beans ne pe
na ko fa sema
ba free
me feeling okay cry
dey be say the can kura wo no
free
it's a normal
normal we dey say no na pa now we dey can wo no kakra ma wa o complain
eno na ede
ena bebe ne
TSU no so Ghana form pedi ahodi wo ye pedi e be de wo ye tekrema so e dey ha bebre ye
interesting okay inti me ba na fe afia wo dey update ama me say kro a enyini che de na ya no mu ya e ma ni omunyini che
Enuanum ye from me Kwadwo Sinti Misa. Dono from me KSM. Pacho Muntio. Mia me offer say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. When no say ya try MPP NDC MPP NDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana man koso. How do we build the nation? It's me tie me offer say biano. Say utie Dr.
Ahenfie FM.
Utimi so oka enya sasem Ghana man koso nsem no ka enya amanyo sem tempacho pi de bia mofamo afidele nto Ahenfie radio na muntie program efrena anopa Ahenfie hosted by my nephew Nana Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
Thank you very much. Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie TV. So far from anopa ni nyina ye no wo ye besa be lines no based on pennyfo a wetie wo mu ni nyina, and I can tell you say they discussing ni nyina no the competent head FDA head or monitor Mr. Nkrumah or monitor the ekosunyanti the mobile kenyina no obetra at one thing I'm a pen asem ne say or a very proactive and ya wo kana na o take action enti the obeke bia no FDA boss or monitor program to make sure say the obeke bia no so ye the number no so ebetudwa ye the FDA number no ebetudwa but production team pacho monko call no so na momfanto page no so emanko fon so ntwentie bia wo challenge bia na number FDA SCM from no so ye de betudwa amount but if boa me kakra because me say yenya nanka yesum nyame yenya yenim nyame yenya Quran yemfendi agro yenya Bible yemfendi agro yenya nananom if I nananom kwa de bebu mabaso because typically no yena nananom no still na nyoma na omu ye na no anu mu ye etone apoti ne sa nyoma ne yetwi ne potoyo mu ne sa nyoma ne de akawo ene wo koye akawo kra beka so yikrasi ni presa se ya befu aduan oh wow de omu ye omu ka je se abefu ene wonim se restaurant no se wo ko na wo koye ya se wo ko restaurant wo na ukobusa sa anuane na ne board den chair number 1 ai se wo ko restaurant na so ko akope bayre ana se brode ne kontomre ayatwia untimi nto ai ene se wo ko akoto eto ene pe e wo restaurant no kwa se abaifo aduane se de mu sa ka me se ene sa abaifo aduane board den edibi enya wunya wo unya awono mu na na so na oka bibi se first no emo no yatigwa ha mo bi so awono mu nsuomu ha no na eno no wude mu ni gusu kra na wudi a pampai bi kra bem oh my goodness make I power ma me tobi aba wo that time Dr. Mensa on say na omunya nye we ohona na ejom Dr. Mensa ewe mu ho na ebenam hono mu ton diane no tobi brave obefie no nko ana mepe edi gye kra hwe ya bra obi kra na obuafu enche abusia maybe lines now so I share that experience with me but countries ben ene wo wi asima omunyini che adentia na first country Japan Japan onse me kana no pan say nuoma bi wo ho no mu a yenim pa yenim bata normal but yen hwesta nuoma na Japan aya ene ye ka omu say omu ye one of the best country wonu mu nyiri chepa na we say healthy seafood and vegetables sa vegetables ya ne Reverend Ekasa ya yen die from a day de aba ne be hye fom ekwapim se e beti abedwaso chemicals nkoa ne adigusu no wo mu de ne de omu nya ne sa interesting omu bedi enti no omu fa kwan a ebeboa wo mapom den enu nti na ma Japan fo omu nyini che na omu nyini Tuesday age ni ho ana ne mfensia de emumpe age ne mame mumpe ages ne mame but the age strong food safety culture ewo Japan
ahase na yen for your safety food enya hwe yen hu kwan ye be fa so obi aduane gata ho pa gata pa
normal
but Japan enya normal
Ghana de yedi wo gata ho ye normal
Japan enya normal
ye prapra ones na ye normal
Japan enya normal
next one ide
next one is Singapore
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 countries no Singapore
na clean environment entine ma wo mo
clean environment ni kire say
eno kire say mantamu hote ye fie ye dwuma mu ba bia ye ton nuane ye market ahodo na ne yenko kejeti asese yenko hwe market ye ton me ko kejeti ampo ba bia na wo ke Dr. Mensa ko hwe ball bi egu ho no mo a nipa gu ho ton emokonto sini je ne nya asem ketwa
normal
Singapore ye
normal
Japan ni wanyi ni Christ we dey wanyi ni o na je ni 84 years
Japan
wanyi ni mpo
wanyi ni we dey wanyi
we dey nyame ato
what a
friend.
shock
Swiss for wo say almost dey no mo clean environment no e ka mo esu ne ho clean living conditions na che say one mo so sa ahunidie ne de no kurani mpa ne say ya fa bia nkan ye de ne ho de ne say what a shock 17 no an e be use because so Switzerland nso a one mo so clean living conditions and afen so no high quality health care
obi na enyini sai Japan vo na enyini
Oko a we mu say no body birthday no ai onyini duru stage bi no start di ni birthday
so wanyina but on Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 a Facebook ne ye ato na behwe Japan fo omunyina say wanyina nkasa
wanyini no
entina na quality healthcare ewo Switzerland
Switzerland is very neat onsuo no
ye be produce about adwama so a ye hwese ba bia di nsuo ni beguo no ye mfa nkogu awiemu chese awie be boso sa 1 week 2 weeks 1 month and sample no bia beto de akọ no fie let's say plastic ya nso a yes emoaye nie but Switzerland there
next one
is Spain yes wo momudi olive oil pa any fish any vegetables
Spain no
nto muma wan nye ye die ya aduane wonsa dam kra na eda ya nwane bi wo ho a wonsa dam kra nwo ne titiru
ahano olive oil wo kope ho asema ne bo dene
olive oil ya wuke no o to ya adwene she tirim sa de wo de koya kwanjira na ye de no
the olive oil ne bo den na say me koto ba akubi 250 cedis
asa agro
2.5
olive oil no ne bo den
de ya kwanjira
fe chire ha ya say e bebu ama eno so ye normal
vortex to akese no 50 cedis
that's right
on say no 2.5 ya to en ko nu vortex to akese no ntina ne ye be ko yanim sa na de to so ye Italy omunso ase fresh natural food fresh one now fresh one nso nya fresh one e de chemicals agugu so o di fresh ya e fresh ya o say chemicals bi ani ho one say sa vegetables aye di carrots mo aye di friend say apples aye di ani ade ni nyina no omo hwe hu say omo di fresh one a chemicals bi a enka ho enye afei ena friend say ye bekwa akwati mango e de abadwa maso wo bon say mango ye de aduro na ahyem no enti ya cha ebele ya 3-4 days na mango ni nyina ehase ese Ghana ha ya ti mango abadwa so no ni ahye ne chemicals wo mango ne bere ya acha ya 3 days e wa say pro enti wo ko mo muto fruit no wa de bia wo muto fruit ni bitugu de bia wo muto bigu ni nyana ni say chemicals na hye mo ma Ghana ha no said ye bi mu di fresh natural foods no ye de da bi ye de no ye ya na chese and they toss 6 ye hwe mu 10
South Korea
and
you tie di na
and it's so interesting say samaya hudu a ye come ho asem ni nyina no mu nyina so dodo na ye nuane o mu nyina so dodo na ye nuane ye de ye te ha ebro no miensa 5 o ewia boso a enwumre na ye no miensa 5 So what sana ye no wa ha o. Ebro de ye no na nopa na ewia boso a Dr. Mensa nwumre ho ne ye no miensa 5. Those ne atiti so e fa pro
no.
Etubon say the otowe aduane wo area ho no sister adwa fufu anti ya adu fie banku ne de kama o. Those no proye no e no kofa ba and interestingly said akoye normal. Normal. Because that's those we dey the only koye aduane dey wunya dey apro ni bia.
Enu mpo mo pe.
Your friend Moboye. Your friend Moboye.
Na akodwoma na.
Me kodwoma. Wunya Moboye ni bia no.
Ai, o mo mu aduane tan dia dodo na Moboye no.
Don't worry, nyame beto nza afre mo. No problem. We say problem there.
South Korea no aduane ye lower consumption of processed foods. Omu dia serve enuane a
natural, organic.
Omu dia omu mfanya hwe. Omu mpekwa.
Say unim say I'm glad say ukọ kronketu anim manso ne nasefo na first ho na benye aduane. Say omu beto aduane fi.
Ai, sure.
Ene de kwa.
Banchi ne body nyina omu kra free hasen. Na no way. And it also 7.
7 no way.
No way.
O menyina che.
Low pollution.
Ni musie ni so.
Low pollution.
This way beka musie ho asem.
Kamia ka se kroma se ye ho. Bola ne ya amene to the extent say so bi ahye ni nwura. Ba bia metie. Edu Saturday anopa. Efie bi enu onu ma ye nhye nwura wo ho. Enti sa wuti ba bi say ya, emframa be na wo home. From na papa ben e na wo homie wona ati dwom mesi ne wudru market ho no mu agata bi ededa ye kejeti Dubai ha na nse metwa ba ku bi enemy free aha me kokho no makoye
we say normal they make am jazi e ka ho
na say we dey enye
say dey say ho
en wo see Africa to ba tutu en say we dey normal e wa na ye to we no
ye pepa
oh we dey say enye we dey say ya na ya no mo ye no
inti ye yare a ye benya ye bebo mpa ya mai no problem
ne mantampia mu na ye ja ya yare sa na de Ghana na wono nana
Ghana everything is possible
na 8 year
na 8 years Sweden
Sweden
and see balance ye duane na ye die na ye balance diet ye fanya shi ba wo bayi mu wabo ne ho no ba say balance diet ye fanya shi wo mu no wo mu hwe duane na wo who said duane at the end of the day midday carbo wo kakra protein kakra vitamins kakra
the point is that the akwa kan say wo person wo ye balance diet e sika eno kwa iska baby wo ho a efo but I'm trying to tell you I share Germany on me wo ho o sorry anopa na odidi a ye twitwa ntos kakra kakumba kakra wa ha leaves lettuce kakra wa ha nti aduane na wodie no eno kra sesame seeds kakra wa ha eno na anopa wo enwumre nso aduane a wodie nyina no they have green tea ne sa nyoma no ene ne boarding enti na wo pese wo hwe aso ne board wuntimi
na hakra de no wanya bi nimpo ne chemicals na ye di dua won se pa reverend kan wo se nneoma na ye di dua no nso nyame kra yi wadom na tomatoes no watimi atobie no a wo bedi no wan hwe ya wasan akoto yade na ebi normal
next one here
na normal de na yenko Australia
so nyiniche
amusu nyiniche omo na toso 9
right
omo strong medical care na te so mu de apomuden no wo mu hwe so yie papa
ye yare be koji
na ji no so kra kwa wonya mpanda so nti woni na
mpanda so se
ha de se sanity se ji de wo kwa wo
ji de se wo se
ji
de se wo kwa normal se bia wonya mpanda ho no so normal
from agency ho me de obi ko ho no mu na me ye wo ho no ma na school ni akra bi firi soro ahye for mama ne nemo bu kura ye tiam doctor ye de akra ba ye se mpani ho
na say ho di
my goodness na me gina wa wose egu mi sei mpani ho
awose no kura gu kra ye normal last one you why
Canada
okay
nwa man to Ghana ko 20 kra won to Ghana who could do 20 kra into Ghana na
Africa countries kra first 20 kra first 30 kra in
Ghana say Canada say health education na che say
university
ye church ye jom ye ko jom na aso ye kra ye kase ye ya ye betie mpo ye mu ye si ya adwen pini na mu
all right Efia, it does it. Na yeka enyoma pano nso yenya epanyin ba kwa no nso ba beboa ye te mama bibia ye okay. Abusia, me ba sisi e.
Ti won kan jira me mami fo fie se. Mi na me fie. Fi se mi ti Ahenfie. Na me be no Ahenfie dia. Same me fie. 106.1. My God is Yentie Ahenfie. Me name mami fo fie. Yentie Ahenfie. Yenya ura Ahenfie dia. Same me fie. 106.1. My God is.
Wow. Akoba. Mamene Kanjin Energic drinking water.
Yeah.
Na I'm glad to say ne mabaha. And a divine because and then from an opinion and one of the things they discuss here food safety.
Yeah.
Insu aye benum.
Sure.
Diani ebedi.
Exactly.
Eye dea ye sinipediano 70% die. Insu.
True.
And na hayat is hard enough.
Me walking into the studio, let me first do the introduction. Me then the Samuel Lalikem do you know. Yeah. Na me yaji mo kangi na magic drinking water. Enti mini man enam. When I walked into the studio, I think say enkomo anamudi no. Who say na me tie lady no. Curiously. First country obudi ni Japan. Anope ya banyina na nkomo amidi no longevity say obi enyi ni che na enso ye number 1 na me pesa mo bre me disposable cup na nka enso na wonum no me sure say nyamba TV so de but ye be test ye be hwie kakra na ya test na ya hwese enso no e neutral e acidic na ya alkaline enti you ask yourself say this idea amuye anka authorities na say so mo kire sa ade why is it that ebi no munyi ni che Okwa Japan obi to me 120 years or is still fit. Obi to me 110 years, 100 years. But hano 30, 40 nani panese wenya stroke. Adriane and so. Two things. Adriane and so. Obi to me ko party ase. Ya man emo na vegetables so say unrana me nya ponchen. Na we PLC chen. Na fufu ni abenkwan no. Eno no di wi a enye bad. Na wasa chilled beer, chilled water. Now what no no say evidence of better living. And so
I dream so you know naka ho.
Ya renkwan nipa na o ya abenkwan no. Odi nso share na eye abenkwan no tre say ne yam ne enti wa obedi no common sense will tell you say
open the share.
So drinking even cold water, we are warm-blooded but enokra side effect. Enti ube hu by 50 40 years nipa na ni fruka kraka na gone too soon. Hot shock sanya me nyina diet ni ye nso na nso a wonom no aso wonim the pH level nso kra a wotonom no wonim say ye tro pH no wo ho yes sister kasa efa fruit ni vegetable to so dia ye go so chemical eno nso wo ho galamsey nyamba but most of these fruits and vegetables na bi kra free galamsey site no ena eba enti bisa ho say eden ena odi e ko ni pedue mu anope ye nkomodie ni kanjin and magic drinking water there. The word kanjin a Japanese word. Kanjin. As a trainer said, return to origin. Sanko kane. Sankofa.
Ye na nanum die na eda ho no.
Exactly. Once me na me kra me pH tester. pH tester no e ma wonhu nsu ana adokudi a wudi no ni pH level. Say eye ma wa na enye ma. Na why the word kangen? Japan no company producing machine in the Energic.
Okay.
Na inso na nkasa machine ya kangen water.
Right.
Na nipa or discover cancer or your research be edi be see ni anyankopon nim di eso no ye nim. Nipa bia na ansa na obewo no inso na wo na amniotic fluid no. Science so ni pH ni 7.5.
Right.
Obetimi afa smartphone no Google the pH of the amniotic fluid.
Yeah.
pH means potential of hydrogen, another power of hydrogen.
Yeah.
Enti pH na abofra ne demo esan say ya alkaline enti no Mamene yare cry and fan say be a carrier of HIV negative or a positive or a positive character. So when you AIDS, but I bet me our banana quano a negative. I didn't went to mean transmitted be because of sansona alkaline.
They say in sooner a bo akodana or shema mini
mameno malaria bofrano onya
mameno typhoid in soon
God's own divine wisdom. When any mystery. Na Dr. Ahenfie Kwadwo me born discover cancer. On the dear me people who have done research and we no person who see there now call Google Scholar and call Google Ankasa here for normal mainstream but Google Scholar here my research ni PA who call Google Scholar now Dr. Ahenfie Kwadwo who be nyuma why have cancer or say yare bi ni why to meeting alkaline ipedue. This is what the doctors have to be teaching us.
They say above 7 no
above 7 udi aduane alkaline bibi te say pear avocado cucumber lettuce saniama no udi a onipeduane cells ne nkwamo ne de bia ye active unso a wonom ye alkaline na de bia no ye active.
They say ye check here e was say ye above 7
at least 7 or above. At least 7 year dantem sir but 7.1 alkaline nti no ye ko studio obi nim say bia ye ko condemn obi nso me say there be ye de enchechre ye mo yekura ne papa mu no krob o man bia anka em say FDA ne say o mo share kutu pan say ade na mo ye no very good. You are teaching the citizens to become very conscious about their health. Nti na me kasa about Dr. Ahenfie Kwadwo on na discover cancer 1931 and we are seeing na ye man Nobel Prize ye friend the award for cancer discovery. Na there no or say disease cannot exist in an alkaline environment, especially cancer. Inti me bacho unsu no so you off air mami off air person be one of the leading brands but you say you feel off air na you testing so na my yellow. On say pH scale from 0 to 14, 7 is green. Say producer MCR to me nya pH scale or drop pH scale or benya flyer no. Now I Google be from 0 to 14. We enya mensu a host in swa and pay on menum kakra no mo say drinking water.
To anum
enya kanji nti me nka say menum other waters yenum other waters. Chief
o test it
ma test it. Won say o hwe color na color na yellow. Say acidic. Green na ye neutral.
Okay.
And then na ye boshi enti yansha na me the kanji but what I say kanji na ema blue.
Blue ni say
blue ni say alkaline. Enti obema e pH scale na from 0 to 14 from 7.1 econ alkaline. 7 neutral and beneath 7 acidic.
Then say from 0 to 6.9 no.
Good.
Color ebema say
yes ubenya yellow ubetimi enya red ubetimi enya yellowish green
it is ade na
acidic
and acid nso dose was system ni mu a
and no dey am once me buy me sending it hwe ba me so dey on check
pH the yare
ebrel
enti oba ye Facebook and answer TV the year can ne say when so dey crowd dey we call science mu a bibi in fact basic science kra wo ho enti colors no bia kire acid system no na the doctor so kire ni say ya nipa bia na wo say nkenuane ekọ mu no wo say no nso awo be no say saa de na wo ekọ mu no ye alkaline na yare pa no eden. Unfortunately, no, and you are naming Sony be or why nom na, and I will cry. Yes, I said, as I could name him. I'm a identical problem.
Maybe I also track one crown, so another thing altogether. In Sona, a seaweed animal, bottle, plastic bottle, and nane. Good soon, no cry to me more be cancer. On say in Sona and Casano, enti most of the stations you quite chess in Sona Nipana or Tom Nokoto, I say a guinum and I say Nipano the Syrian so ento. Tom Yariama.
This is a crowd there.
Tom Yariama.
A big bay, a quine one food through
I'm telling you, Tom Yariama. Even the bottles near what they are carcinogenic. They are to me, ubet me a microwave. Yeah, what they are to me, ABM, cancer. These things we don't watch them. And let's come back to the studio. Or a PA skill now. Either when son never to PA skill never say a color ban or bema way. Oh, say with the PA scale like
and the number 5 for baby
and the number 4 5. Enti FDA the abasa in so the anchor between 6.5 to 8.5. When you because 6.5 now being 7.
Yeah.
Enti ask yourself say ada inti na ye produce acidic waters. We no responsibility when I say ofato honso. Now fe we hear research na enti can't you drinking water. Ya the machine obi cry pa to me ton mano. Opa obeti me ato international brand.
Okay.
Me can say a Japanese company, a Japanese word. A bit me ton US, France, auto the Bible be fix yam free of charge. Opa so auto where between $5,000 edeko. Maybe etie krase ono no nya sa $5,000 no enti inso na ya produce same kanje no e na ye de egu to emu to say ya no mfo yedie bi ba ye de no procedure ye de no ye electrolysis difference ada na ye reverse osmosis wo de nyama me bibo so yi wana etie me ni wana you can just take your smartphone and research electrolysis no eyi minerals na ewo nso mu kodroben baako na acid ni ama na ewo mu nso akodroben foforo enti machine krona alkaline water and acidic water but reverse osmosis ni de eyi minerals ni nyina free nso mu na aka just the components enti your friend dead water reverse osmosis another name here dead water enti alkaline water no ma revive cells no e kra 3 properties yentumi running nyina mu but property baako here antioxidant ni alkalinity yaka ena yaka say a microcluster one of the sister station ena yaka say about molecular hydrogen e work hanging mu ni e ma no
so science the man yes ronko a wonoma unim say nso na e ma wapomodin so I come.
And I can say antioxidant. I work kanji mono. Glass back say yeah. It is why we apples back 300. Hey, it is serious. Enti uye nso fresh from the machine now. Ohwemu a ubon say muna it say munum kum clouds. Ni nyina ya antioxidant I wo wo mu.
Is nso difference wo. Eno na mo de no wo.
Enti nso egumu ahodo. Nante keke enke kasa nso bia ye nso eya no kre metimi ahwe nso ahodo on so de ne ye test ye na afi na ye wonwa afi meji di se obenum nso na onya PA test akra obe testing nso na wa hwese nso na menum no aso eye mame na enye mame nti anope ye nkomodie ni kanjin drinking water yes eye nso papa and it is different from the others in terms of this unique properties.
You want to add something and I say you name fana man ntudwa say ene de akwaba
bibi ka ka me say de my boss and for the purposes of education, let me place this on record. Life expectancy rate. That is a medium first time I be one time I be statistically in fear was a woody. And that science amatias and I said data was amatias. I said times without number do based on diet and you may quinipedianum. And you recommend and ask your kind of drink or not. The owners of the responsibility lies on you. And FD and the World Health Organization amatias says so be our money pH, that is the concentration. Your church me below 6.5. Up down was air
problem
and FD and so on say times without number man for GD is a solid foods are quinipedianum and any particular. But on name say FD amatias say in so food commodity.
Food.
And see, you're so solid, me a particular way, medium points in so the own so be had a binion so be an other bayansu. And finally, I'll touch on one of the properties names when you see in so no crowd, if they say micro cluster. If I say a Chinese in so on any was so an internal mates in both runny pediane baby. It's times without number be on or say, Mashata or run detoxifying your fear when you pedianimo. And I think so sounds so in health related issues, cardiovascular, doing so in a drodier. So these are some of the things and all kinds of magic drinking water on it. Yakono, GNM Besson of Fraying, and so among commended day and home. You're saying the subsequent editions, there's more a day about the Tuja. It's over Fraying in the chalk wine, our Breman UGC and Asa Wild Root. In Suka Bia. Dr. Laiki and Asa Camineza done one an official brand ambassador. So I know should tell you say yes no Kangen
and magic drinking water. Kangen.
The only and the mystery in so say to say Casa Bibrea Kawahan in so it speaks to you. what you say unipedua no
difference
we dey mu say certain
next move ba mo fa bimrem na men no number na
try 0241
0241 44
91
0241 44
91
050 then 433 mommy.
Okay.
0507
okay
050 737 9474.
Okay.
050 737 9474.
Right.
Yeah.
So 0507 37 94 74.
Exactly.
0507 37 94 74. And about 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91. Into Ufra Kanjin and Magic drinking water. Makacho said, "The Mokano a true. Unswa won no munsu ye wadiani." Inti when yan super, you say crowd ye, you save with to the crab be a stone no. Obo a wotonsu baby a was stone so na anopai wakwako yibi e de ama wa wo su community e ye nyunu ne enom dia ye fa but ehun nsem bibre obenye das
yes we das
say next week no e be share na etimi akeka nyoma all right thank you
anuanom ye from Kwadwo Jantuah Dono from KSM Pacho Muntio me offer say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. Medical intra. Say ya try MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana Mankoso. How do we build the nation? It's a me of us Say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Utiminsa oka enya sasem Ghana Mankoso unsem noka enya amanyosem. Tempacho pi debia mufamo efidelonto Ahenfie radio na muntie program my friend Anopa Ahenfie hosted by my nephew Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
All right, Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie TV and from an opening no it's about food. Yendi betimi aya ma wa no food ho asem ne kai. Mami bi line se be 5 minutes bi na yeni enkomo de opese oka. Technical team please be around for me. Enti yeni enkomo so far aduane no ho asem ya bobo so kama. Aduane no wetie bi. O bibi nso abebusa na so de be ka ho a. Studio line no ye 0557 10 12 31 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 31 and 0557 10 12 32. Inti last number ni 31 and I said 32. Into about 0557 10 12 31 and now 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 32. Nafi yedi enkomo. Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
But what can I say?
And I'm Patrick from Kwadwo Jantuah.
Kwadwo Jantuah meet you.
Nana that no juma pa ho ye mai. That boy my Ghana. And I'm Patrick me ani want them mo hen ni pa na mo kan ye mai. Ba bu o ha ba bi o no na bian na nya kra. Bu o bi a lo kwa putro nya de adi na e twagum to don. Papa kai ada say report ana say dia guys no to na bian. Bu ha gata ho no de bian ni si na o ton e wan say ko ti gata ni ma. So da ba be si bian na so. Okay, can you see into another program? The best mo, someone said, Namun 2 my pa for my na, ye brewer,
Ghana ani toast mu ne dwemu no dwa hema afọ no mo mo Ghana fo dwa hema afọ enu ni no ma no mo de pelevo enuane no ma ye ko to free dwom no edene but dwom hema afọ ni nyina mu hunu ye be sira mu se na nan fo ma mo dwom mo hwe na mo sum tu wa na mo empama ye me da nana
yenso ye da se good morning. Hello. Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Enum pa jomi tu.
Me ba so me bindi first mami first me ka seti kodie.
Mami first meet you.
Now, baby, me ba so said ya mo kana akomodini semono. Eye no krepa na ye diane nso a ye ton abonte no said ya ye bra community ta be kan no. Ediane edu obo me obani bi bai me ko hu said ya ni siga ta ho mo ton a ebu mfutro ka kwa ho kan futu bebe nyina be ko eguso enso meditation na ho ne ye to me ye du ho a me ho ye ma ho mete ka ensi we dia mesre o mo amu ye mpani fu mo betumi eti ho tuma kakra na e ma na mo san nuane wo kwa ho no na se mo be pe be bia mo ma o ma ko to aduane na nke be boa ye pa me da so
yenso ye da se pa yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Nana.
Yes, I'm Bajuane Kase.
Oh, brother, Albert.
Oh, okay, me too.
A very good conversation with the above. But my submission can cry since the bosses are listening. I think that the unemployed youth, we can have some to help with such things. We have so many great students who are not doing anything. So why don't we put all these people, engage them on the field? Like they're doing to the Chinese, almost same mattresses, lamps, We should have, like previously, we had town council going to homes and checking all these stuff, We can do some random checks in the markets. Corporate stuff, you write the vendor's name, and it can lead to the surplus to confiscate all these goods on the market. I think the leaders should be a bit proactive now. They should engage the youth in such things that are possible because they're hacking.
All right, so yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Every day. Mango na sama mi fefi dodoa.
Right.
Mango na sama Mrs. Sakai na make us say no question say maton mango sa. Yen yo dan ke say the answer singing room back. Before 4-5 days na I bring them home. Obi tini ko ti mango ne. Ochina oba ko to eduro no. Enwo we musa na o machine.
Ko to wa nye ni sasa o monto. O ti na me. Ko to wa nye ni sasa o monto. O ti na me kan. Enye mu be ene na. Ti sa dia ade I have been enye ya ta o ma ga ti. Ya ti ni kasa. O ti na me kan ase. O ti na me kan ase.
Matias here pa mami ya jot ni nyina down. Good morning mami. Ya jot ni nyina down. Good morning.
Yala.
Yes sir.
Mo achala pa yo.
Hey, ogwazumadu.
Doctor.
Hey, ogwazumadu.
Doctor Kwadwo Jantuah.
Kwadwo asumadu. Right.
Na we normal course we ma we ma aka ya shuatira ana ya normal aka sanu ya shuatira ana ya normal aka sanu ya yempe enti abla food ya no yepe enu na ku ye no na to esisa ni we nkurati ya go fo na ni ase ya si ya ni apam ni obi ya bro ni banki etika sablo nso be to ko be ko na ke moti enkankom ukwa no ko tutu sibire etie na tuno aye na no sablo no ba no na sablo wale yira wudu agwani yira tepie a ugbo kweli unwa no wachiti ni yira benya bikwa no ba bere na ta lo no ba no ta nwa na de no benya bikwa nizo ko breto mpa na benya bi ko yeso na galamse ofo address ka be tetu ni yira guya ya ba ifo ada eno mo so mo nkan wo we no etina na ene enye onwa se akura 18 years 20-25 years. But no woman will be Benano. And 10 years now. The Union and no 2 years. That's another to be first now. Then enterprise. 120. No, it's also the fun way. Unified get people on the coin. This is not very children. That's when Shano money went with you. It's another yes, no man, and it's can't tell my penny. The land of woman will do. This is no money to let attack of it to no man as a Fabia and Lababua, I'm United. That's it. And then you do any interest, any increment now. I can't bought Dora, I can't tell you with 2 weeks, and I choose a time off at it. But another bought Dora, I tell you a table jastle, near Babaton, and that's fact, and the ammonia, and you did your body. It's easier. And I'll be yes, I'm no man. We are going to Normandia, and then the woman is the job of Funa. No man in your man, the Roman minister, and then the Shiatrano, Jacofano, and the Popo now. Then they are the first to make the personal Manchester. Don't go no John at here, your son of Troca. Now, for a man, the money in come out. And then you are a blown pro, you are. She and Bano attack of both the way. But I don't know when you know, but it was here. Now, from a woman, you come and attack of it. That's it. I'm a normal person.
I was made that CM in Sia.
106.1 Ahenfie FM.
Kofi and Kofo birthday quickly now.
Okay,
wrap here.
Birthdays are a war and a pay and it is really for happy birthday. Call Ediama Ni Roberts, who do our wada, Okwa, sorry, war. Church of Christ for Room and
Ni Roberts.
Great. And who do our wada. Enjoy your day to the fullest. Nyakupo Nshraw. Onto one na onye bibia da wakuma subia emma. Enti Ni Roberts and they would do our day inshra and come Mpuntu and Nkoso Ninano Embra Wafa. Enjoy your day to the fullest. Ni Roberts. Okay, next one. We a year. Bismarck in Shraba Enin. Who do I would that? We every woman me Georgina ho. I say happy birthday to my lovely baby mums. Love you. Yeah, okay. Oma miss your door pa. I say Nini na beye penimpa. Beautiful guy. Cry who offer. What they want to handsome cry. We beautiful. Eti Nyankopon Shroud na onto won kwandem. Happy birthday to you, Bismarck. Nana. Birthdays no aha and
right.
Nana yeko na kakra ye kan say omo produce chemicals and that's agrochemicals no yamfa yeni nko ho so kakra because say eni ho but we ho now advertising any pani be hu so the gusu ase no be ya say the color ba ka ye pesika no
be kra na ya kire omu the way sisi so eja
it's no
I am no my
God no na be ntimi cause and I'm a taxi driver I say friend Infante Saturday na no pana na ye gospel reggae ntimi na ka ni man am utie Ahenfie I say I how no the bia e ho no utie ntimi me bisa ni din I say friend Infante Santa Sia nyinem taxi station Infante ye chiao ye na wasenso
to all our listeners nyina ye chia mo nkoso anti na ye won nipa edima when na ye dwoada woman want to la shesheni Saidie. Nana, the way short jungoma.
No, Macadi.
Was on the way short jungoma, Nidoma. What's the American?
Mantifi. I'm not so infant normal.
Mayo. Was your woman wants a lamb? Says ye, meeting tea and side dear. Ye read Yamia Duma, what shall I be she ababa?
Coffee to for and out in Canefia, Ewa, her production. I'm from Udini in Amra, a catcher, MCL. Yami Inshra, my J. Brand, my executive production head. Yami Inshra, powerfully social media, Ima, and so technical, and MCR for the fantastic frame and the team, no. Opeli, Yami Inshra. So, Opesa one Ahenfie team, no Kasa. Number ni Opesa one Kasa, now when you BB, and once all the chat photo and now video. Ose Opesa Kwadwo Jantuah can once a memawa. Nyame ya no chen ka flooding insuo ba beto infa ahyase enti ya prepare sen ye ne wobetwetwe nkomo ba bia wo no ye safe de because akra de amene nkrofo bebre amunya ba bi emfa o be ka ho asem number no nie se opese wo ni production team no kasa efa anopa Ahenfie ye nneoma no ho nso a ana pese obe sponsor program no ye wo say na pese me sponsor program no ye ne nso a obetimi afre production team no number no is 0242 772025 0242 77 20 25 0242 77 20 25 yegusu ka kire say Ahenfie ya hye ase ye programs no yegusu ayi ni kakran so don't worry nkofo busa say sports beba da be enche sports ebeba any mpanyufuo bi o mesa ba be ka me ho maka jo say ye hye program na se de be ya wo de to anopa obetia ahomache untimi nyimfro because obia wo bebia ye strong ye damasinso ni feedback no ya ka che mo say ye show ye mfa nya amanyosem enti on the munji endi ye ne amanyoni bia be kasa na ye ne kasa based on adwuma